What's up, you guys? Chris Record here, and thanks for taking the time to watch this live. And yes, we are live right now, in case you guys are wondering. Today, I want to talk to you about a huge trend that a lot of our students have been seeing success with. We're going to talk about starting your own consulting business, how to get your first $2,000 paying client. We're going to talk about like e-commerce and what this has to do with Shopify, what it has to do with e-com, how you can basically even use print on demand, a lot of really cool things. I want to talk about how this is beginner friendly, something that even beginners can do to start making money. I'm going to share with you a case study of somebody who's doing literally $60,000 per month with this business right now. Several people doing $2,000 a day and so much more. So I've got a lot of resources and tools here. And with that being said, before we dive into it, let's go over here to my computer. For those of you that want more information on this, there's only so much that I can share with you in today's live stream. I'm going to give you a few places right now to get more information. First things first, follow me on social media, specifically Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my handle right now. On Instagram, my handle is @ChrisRecord, just like my name right here, @ChrisRecord. And when I say follow me on Instagram, it's because I'm always posting stories. So you can just click on my picture there, you'll be able to see stories and things that I'm posting. And as you start to see stories and different things that I'm posting, that's where you really find out about all of these trainings. So follow me on Instagram. Also on Instagram, you'll notice a bunch of stories on the bottom, and you'll be able to do all of that and watch those, get caught up with who I am as a person. Next is Facebook. And right now notifications are blowing up since we are live, so I'm not sure what I can do. But on Facebook, you can follow me @ChrisRecord. I have a personal profile and a fan page. You can find both of them. I've got the orange hat on those fan pages. So let's refresh right now and let's kick this thing off and let's get going. Okay, so right here in this link for this live stream, there's a link, consulting.com/record, to be able to learn more about setting up your own consulting business. I'm going to walk you through it today, and then afterwards, go ahead and click that link for more information. So real quick, on a high level, here is what we are going to do on a very, very, very high level. I would love to share with you all about how to start up your own consulting business. I want to give you some bonuses and some tools to be able to do so. But more importantly, I want to do a full training to give you creative strategies on what to do, how to do it, and so much more. So let's just kind of dive right into it. And I'll be kind of watching your comments there in the background, doing a little film inception. Okay, let's go over to the flip chart. First things first, let's just talk about two words and how they go together, okay? Consulting and agency. Okay, when I was brand new and I didn't know how to make money online, I thought an agency was where you had an office and where you had all kinds of people there and stuff like that. I didn't know. So consulting agency, right? I had no idea. So literally, it doesn't mean anything. It means that you can literally be working from the privacy of your own home, just you, no employees, no anything. Very, very simple. So an agency is really, you could be a solopreneur even with an agency. You just have like your own digital marketing agency, whatever it might be. Consulting is also similar to coaching. That is where you're essentially giving advice, sharing advice and whatnot, being able to help people. So at the end of the day, you have two goals, right? Your goal is to be able to help businesses or help entrepreneurs or help people to be able to solve their problems, help them in some way in life, and to get paid handsomely to do so. The more that you help people, the more you get paid. Having a consulting agency, my first stigma was I thought, you had to be a complete master in your life. You had to, no matter what, you had to know everything. You had to be a master of some subject where people would want to pay you a lot of money for consulting. What I didn't realize is that there's a big myth out there, and that is this. The myth is that you have to be the expert. The reality is, entrepreneurs and business owners, let's just say business owners, don't know what to do. This is the big, big, big thing. They don't know what to do. And I'm going to give you some examples right now. Business owners do not know what to do. They have no clue. They have no idea. Okay? Literally, if you even know of the slightest amount about a topic, they would love to pay you. They would love to hire you. They would love to give you money to be able to help them in their business. Now, you're going to get paid big money on the consulting side, get paid big money, I'm going to put big dollar signs here. Get paid big money to solve problems. Okay, now in my business, I used to think that everybody had the same problem. I used to think all businesses wanted help with the 3 C's, right? I used to think it's called create, capture, convert, if you want to take notes along with me. Create, capture, convert. I used to think that they all had problem with these 3 things. And most of them did. They needed help creating traffic. They needed help capturing leads. And they needed help converting sales. So for the first entire, literally the first several years that I had my own consulting agency, for several years, all I really focused on was helping businesses get more traffic, more leads, and more sales. Literally, traffic, leads, and sales. What changed was I went through a program and started learning a lot about how to be able to find out what customers want. Instead of throwing up your ideas on people, ask them questions and find out what it is that they want. When I started asking questions, it ended up being a lot of things, right? So you have the business owner, or you have the client, or whoever it might be, an entrepreneur, business owner, client. And what happens is they've got a lot of different things that they might want in their business, okay? They might want help with more, let's say, traffic, leads, and sales, okay? They might want help with more traffic, more leads, and more sales, right? But they also might want more help in being able to figure out how to outsource, or be able to solve a problem of being able to scale, right? They might want more help in being able to become more efficient, be able to optimize their business more. They might want more help in branding. They might want more help in whatever it is. There's so many different things. So what I learned is that if you can figure out how to solve problems, you can get paid big money. And here's the best part. You don't necessarily have to be the one solving their problems, right? All you've got to do is be the middleman or middlewoman. Identify what problems do people have and solve those problems. There's a word for that if you want. In the industry, the word is called arbitrage. But most of you might just know arbitrage. But most of you might be more familiar with the word being a middleman. Okay, so I'm going to give you a bunch of examples right now of how to be able to insert yourself as a middleman or middlewoman to be able to make money and be able to get paid, okay? And that's really what this training is going to be about, but I'm going to show you tons and tons and tons of examples. Okay, let's give some examples. Examples right off the bat. Okay, you've got over here, let's just draw a picture of a person. And over here, let's try a picture of another person. Okay, let's just make the most simple description, the most simple thing ever that I could ever possibly show you. Okay, over here, you have a buyer. Over here, you have a seller. And then that's where you come in. Okay. And then over here, you have a middleman. Okay, so all you've got to do is learn to position yourself in between transactions. This buyer over here is looking to spend money. This seller over here has something to trade for that money, and you've got to learn how to position yourself. So let's just talk about a bunch of random examples right now, just a bunch of ones we could get. Okay, let's say that you know somebody who is looking to sell their car. If somebody was selling their car, they go, you know what, I've got a truck sitting in my driveway, I want to sell a truck. You ask your friend, how much do you want to sell a truck for? They say, I'd love to get $20,000 for it. You tell your friend, if I could find you a buyer for that truck, how much would you be willing to give me? Would you be willing to give me a couple $1,000s if I could find you a buyer, or $1,000, whatever it is? So the person says, yeah, okay, I've got a $20,000 truck, I'd be willing to give you a couple $1,000s if you could do the work selling it for me. You go, great. Now what you do is you go arbitrage yourself in the middle, $20,000 truck, you've agreed on a $2,000 thing over here, and you go over here and you go find buyers. And maybe what you do is you go post on Craigslist, you go post on Facebook, you go on the marketplace, you go on an auto trader, you go do a little bit of work from home from your computer, listing the car, and you've got people interested, and then all you're doing is you're feeding these leads over to the seller. And you're just feeding these leads over to the seller. And if somebody buys that, then the seller is going to kick you back money, a couple $1,000s. essentially a couple $1,000s for doing nothing. So this is the concept of being a middleman. And it's not doing nothing, you did the marketing, right? So you figured out a way to be able to market the business. Now, how can you apply this arbitrage concept to a lot of different industries, to almost any different industry, any different niche? Let's take e-com, for example. Let's take Shopify, for example. Let's take print on demand, anything that you want, any niche that you want. At the end of the day, Shopify, an example of this you could do would be drop shipping. Okay? Just as an example, drop shipping. How does this work? It's very popular. Big companies do it out there. Companies like Wish.com, lots of companies that you know, do drop shipping with their business. They literally do I think over $1 billion, at least their valuation is there, doing drop shipping. How does drop shipping work and how can you make money with it? Well, there's sellers that have products, okay, that want to sell their product. Maybe they even have it on a website or something like that for sale. You come over here and you feature their product on your own store. You create a store, and then you go out and you find a buyer, you advertise, and then this buyer is gonna pay you the money, you're gonna pay the seller, and the seller's gonna ship directly. So watch how this works in the drop shipping example. You have a store, and this store has a product on it, right? Let's just call that a product, okay? This store has a product. It's this person's product right here, okay? This person has a product. You go ahead and feature just the picture on your store. You got a picture, you got a price, and you have like a Shopify store, okay? There's your Shopify shop. And I love Shopify. They're the store that I've used the most. You have a Shopify store, you put your picture on it of this person's product. Then you go and you advertise it like on Facebook ads, maybe Instagram ads, whatever it might be. You're gonna advertise that product and you're gonna find a buyer. So you're essentially doing the advertising for this person's product. It's pretty cool. You don't have to have any inventory. You don't have to have any shipping. You don't have to deal with any of this kind of stuff. Watch how this works. You just have a picture and a price and a description. This person here, the buyer, gives you money. Then you turn around and you give that money to the seller. But the difference you keep. You literally keep the difference. So let's say that the seller's product, let's say their little product here, their product, let's say was, I don't know, their product, the cost, their cost that they want is $50. Okay? They want $50 for it. You go list it on your shop over here for $80. This buyer here gives you $80 in that example. They give you $80. You turn around and only give $50. You keep the $30 difference, okay? This seller is gonna take that product and ship it directly to the customer, okay? That's how simple it is. They're getting that product. Now, this is a wholesaler. This person's a wholesaler. This person's buying retail. This is as common as it gets. Go to any mall in the world and you're gonna buy products at retail. If you don't believe people buy products at retail, literally go see how busy malls are. Especially around the holidays. Go see and you'll see there is a market for this. There's also a market online for this. Now, this strategy works best when this buyer cannot easily get that product at a discount. If this buyer does not know how to easily get this product for $50, that's where you can mark it up. And you're still doing a good job. So for example, let's say this seller is selling it on Amazon for $50. Well, if this product is easily available on Amazon for $50, then that's gonna take away from you selling it for $80, right? You don't wanna do that. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're going to wanna find products that are not that easy to be able to arbitrage, like something that's not that easy for buyers to be able to find. That's where there's sites like AliExpress, just to name one. Sites like AliExpress, this is a company in China that has a lot of vendors that have products very, very, very inexpensive. You could find like amazing jewelry on there. You can find amazing products. You could find kitchen, all the stuff you see on infomercials from kitchens and stuff, all kinds of stuff. You can find it on AliExpress for usually very, very inexpensive. You find it, make sure if you're taking notes, make sure it uses something called ePacket for the delivery. That makes sure it gets to the customer pretty fast. And that's it. You find the product on AliExpress, all these sellers, you put the picture on your website, and then you advertise using Facebook and Instagram to find the buyer. The buyer gives you money, you give the money over to the seller, you keep the difference. You're making $30 a piece. Now, why would you get excited about $30? Because these industries are so big that literally you could be doing multiple sales per day. If you're targeting an industry, let's say that has 500,000, let's say in that audience, like whatever niche you're targeting, 500,000 in the audience that you're running to $1 million even, then you might be able to sell at a $30 profit, you might be able to sell like 10 per day. 10 per day times 30 each, profit equals what? 300 per day in profit. Now, if you do that for the whole month, $300 a day, that's like $9,000 a month, right? Let's even say it's like $8,000 to $9,000. That's $100,000 a year in profit. So you can literally have a 6-figure profitable income by just being able to sell 10 of these per day using ads. Okay? And maybe some of this you have to spend on advertising dollars. So maybe it's not 6 figures in profit. Maybe it's only $2,000 or $3,000 a month in profit. So that's off one product. One product, $2,000 or $3,000 a month. So let's talk about this. This is the concept. And then what I want to do is I want to show you how to be able to change it. So let's go e-com updated for 2018. New niche strategy with a goal $2,000 a day in revenue. I'm going to teach you guys this new niche strategy and how this all works. But first, so that we can break this down and make this easy for everybody to understand, let's go back to the computer really quick. Okay, so we're on the computer. Let's go to Facebook ads. Okay, let's go over here to Facebook ads really quick. Let me make my screen a little bit bigger so you can see it. Okay, so first things first, everybody should set up a Facebook ads account, okay? It's free to be able to set up. You just go to Facebook ads, you put a credit card on file, set up a Facebook ads account. Even if you never use it, even if you never spend a dime, set it up. Here's why. Once you set it up, you're gonna be able to go and create a new campaign. So you click create ad, it's gonna take you here to this screen. What kind of ad do you wanna create? And for this example, just choose engagement. Just a really simple ad, and then just title it testing, testing or whatever. So you don't even actually spend money. And then you just press continue. So what you're doing is you're testing an ad. This is gonna allow you to be able to jump into Facebook and be able to learn exactly what it is that people are looking for and searching and wanting to spend money on so that you can arbitrage and get in the middle of it, okay? So literally, if we look at this, what I want you to do is I want you to go in here and play with this on your own time. Go all into here and learn about these things here. Locations, I can target anyone in the world. So with a click of a mouse, look what I could target on Facebook. Any location, any age, any gender, any language, and detailed targeting. Include people who match at least one of the following. So now, there's 230 million people I can reach. Let's narrow it down. So let's say that I wanted to target like a specific thing. Let's say that I wanted to target people that were interested in cooking. Okay, only people interested in cooking. I could just type in the word cooking and look at all of these different interests that are coming up. Fine cooking. And over here, when you put the mouse over it, you're gonna get how many people are in the audience interested in this. There are 630,000 people who have expressed an interest or like pages related to fine cooking. Okay, and that's it. Like, look at this, home cooking and grilling. This is a behavior. Here's 79 million people who have purchased something related to home cooking and grilling. But look at all this, just even cooking as an interest, 501 million. Cooking recipes, 711. So you could really dial it in. What I want you to do is get an audience between like 200,000 to 1 million people. So you want to get an audience, let's just shoot for the goal of like 500,000 people like we wrote down on the last page. Okay, so let's go back in here and let's say cooking, and let's look at the types of cooking. Cooking channel, poaching, pressure, all kinds of stuff, right? So here's literally 360,000 people I can reach related to poaching cooking. Okay, just like go in here and just have fun with this. I mean, let's just take something completely different. Let's just type in like baseball. I mean, look at all these things. People that have an interest in AAA baseball, okay? People have interest in baseball caps. I mean, look at all these different things that you can target, okay? Or what about like TV shows? People that have an interest in Breaking Bad. Okay, Breaking Bad, the TV show right there. And then anytime that you find something, if you want more ideas, go to the suggestions box and it'll show you related stuff. People that are interested in Walter White from Breaking Bad. People interested in Better Call Saul. People interested in Game of Thrones. Whatever these people might be interested in, you can reach them. Stranger Things, right? So no matter what the niche is, you can reach it. What about people interested in cars? Remember we mentioned trucks earlier? You can just type in trucks and it'll start to show you a lot of stuff that they're interested in. Right? Classic Trucks Magazine, Chevy Trucks. Okay, you can start to find this. You go to suggestions and look at all this stuff. Chevrolet trucks, full-size Chevy trucks. You can start basically, people interested in a Chevrolet Silverado. So literally like right here, take one thing right here, Chevrolet Silverado. So let's say that you had a friend, you wanted to arbitrage, you had a friend that was looking to sell their Chevrolet Silverado. You could come on here, Chevy Silverado, and then enter the area that you're in. So let's say that your area was, like I'm in Las Vegas. You just type in Las Vegas, and it shows up right here, Las Vegas, Nevada, United States. And then maybe I'll make it like plus 50 miles, just to give people a nice radius. And like, look what it's doing here. It's bringing it up on the map. It's saying I can target right now 57,000 people in this radius that have shown an interest in Chevy Silverados. So what I could do is if I have a friend selling a car, a make, a model, or anything, I could literally come in here and run an ad showing people that car, run an ad to the market, put it on the Facebook Marketplace, run an ad to it for as little as like $5 a day. I can come down here, right here, daily budget, change that to $5 a day. I can spend $5 a day just to see. I'll spend like 20 bucks to see if I can sell the car. Edit placements, look what I could do here. I can literally come on here and I could advertise in the Facebook news feed. I could advertise with a video. I could advertise right here in the marketplace. I can create a marketplace ad. That's what I would do if I was selling a car. I could advertise on Instagram. It's easy. So the reality is that if you go back to the arbitrage, which is what I want you to understand, once you understand that this is where there's money to be made, I want you to learn how to be the middleman, whether that is with e-commerce, selling on Shopify, whether that's Amazon, FBA, whether that's selling your friend's car, whether that's learning that you have a friend that's moving and you go to them and say, hey, let's have a massive garage sale. Let's have a huge estate sale. Let's sell all your stuff you're moving. I'll help sell it all, and whatever profit you work out a deal. And then what you do is you become the middleman. You go find the buyers on sites like Craigslist, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. You even run some ads for a certain day. Hey, huge sale going on in this area. You target people locally. You blow this thing up, and next thing you know, you made $5,000 in a weekend, right? Becoming a middleman is really the key is learning how to be able to be that person right there. So it transcends all these industries. It allows you to be involved in e-com. It allows you to be involved in multi-level marketing if you want. It allows you to be involved in financial services like real estate or being a loan officer. Becoming a middleman really allows you to be able to branch out and do a lot of things. And so what I want to show you is a few ideas. One, how to do it with e-com. Okay? I want to specifically teach you how to do it with Shopify. But then also, there's more. I want to hang on this webinar with you guys, answer a bunch of questions because there's a lot of ways you could do it. Okay? But first, let's talk about Shopify. Okay, Shopify is a service right here. It's like whatever it is. It's less than $100 a month. Less than $100 a month. You can have your own store, okay? So less than $100 a month. When I say $100 a month, it could be cheap. It could be like 40 bucks a month, but you might want to have, your store might want to have a couple of apps on it. You might want to have like a better plan. Let's just say, for the sake of keeping it simple, for less than $100 a month, you have a full-blown store. It's your own brand, it's your domain name, you could have your own logo right here, and you could have all of these products literally on your store. You have all these products on your store that's selling, but the cool part is, none of them are actually yours. Literally, none of them are yours. These are products that you can essentially sell for other people. So what happens is, again, you got the buyer, the seller, right? What I would do with all these is I would use something called drop shipping. I would drop ship all of these products directly to the customer. So you have people come to your store, they give you money, and then the seller ships for you. You have no inventory. Just to make it super simple, I want to talk to you, make sure we're all following along. I can have a website, and literally, a buyer pays me money directly, and then I turn around and I pay the seller the discounted price, and they ship it. So think about how easy this is. I could charge $100 for a product to a customer. I collect $100. Then I turn around and I give $50 to the wholesaler. I keep that $50 spread per product sale. And when I keep that $50, the wholesaler ships directly to the customer. No problems on my side. That's called drop shipping. Now, in order to do this, it's pretty simple. You need to find a store. The store either needs to be general or niche. And the store needs to have products. And then these products need to be hot. They can't just be, you can't just sell like orange pillows, okay? It doesn't work that well to just sell. You can't say, I've got a site that just sells orange pillows. It's harder because when you go onto Facebook ads, there's not a huge audience for people that are looking for orange pillows, right? This is just, that's like, you can have it on there, but this is not what you're gonna be marketing. You've got to market something a lot more specific. An example would be like you're maybe marketing, like the Game of Thrones TV show we just saw. You look at like all the elements of like somebody who's like a loyal Game of Thrones follower. What quotes might they know? What words might they know? What things might they know? Could you put that on a phone case? Could you find products that have to do with that or whatever, that aren't trademarked, that aren't like official Game of Thrones stuff? So that's an example. Find things that are hot products. You have a store, which just has a small fee attached to it. It's easy to set up. There's no coding needed. It's either a general store or a niche store. We're going to come back to that on the next slide. You got some products on it, and then you run Facebook or Instagram ads. These ads are just $5 a day. You don't need to run any more than that. You just go in here and place $5 a day ads. Pretty simple. And then literally, the customer buys you. The customer sends the money to you directly, and then you send it to the wholesaler. You collect the money. I've helped, literally tens of thousands of students literally start up their own Shopify stores like this. This is effective. Now that you understand the basic premise of this, I want to show you another way, a new niche strategy to be able to make money with Shopify that I've never really shared before. And I want to talk about this because it's a new way I think a lot of you can start earning, like making $2,000 sales left and right. Okay? So in order to do this, I'm going to talk about three different types of like focuses you can have, okay? We talked about general, and we talked about niche. And now what I want to do is I want to talk about super niche. And this is going to be the focus here today. But let's talk about all three of these. Okay, a general store might be like, an example of like a general business or a general store or whatever, might be like Bob's Discount Store. Okay, Bob's Discount Store. And what do I have inside here? I've got stuff for your kitchen. I've got products for your kitchen. I've got products for the outdoors. I have jewelry. I've got dog and cat products, etc. Okay. Example, you're essentially like a little mini Walmart, okay? It's a general store. So a general store is cool in the essence that it allows you to experiment with lots of different things. My friend Adrian calls this a flex store, because it allows you to be flexible. It allows you to try different things, because in the beginning you have no idea like what is a good idea or what's not, right? So you're like, let me try, I don't know, maybe I'll sell some dog products, maybe I'll sell some cat products, maybe I'll sell something Game of Thrones people would like, maybe I'll sell a little kitchen utensil, I don't know, let me try, maybe I want to sell my friend's car, I don't know, let's figure it out. So a general store allows you to do that. Now, a niche store would be essentially, laser in on one category. Lasering in on one category would be like, let's say like a dog store. So then it's the same thing, but instead of Bob's discount store, it's Bob's, dog products or whatever. You'll obviously think of a better name, but Bob's dog products. And it's really all the same stuff, but now you have like leashes, grooming, etc. You have things that have to do with dog chew toys, whatever it is. Now, a general store allows you to sell really anything. A niche store, you sell anything within the category. So whatever the category you choose is a niche store. That's niche right there. Super niche is where you dive in even further. Super niche is where you laser it in, you get super focused. Instead of Bob's dog products or whatever it is, maybe you laser in on a very specific category of products, or maybe a breed of dogs or whatever it might be. So let's just call this one Bob's Pit Bull products. Okay, now, not only you've taken your general store, literally a category, dog, you took and you formed a niche store, all about dog products. Now you're actually going even further by taking a breed of dog, pit bull, and becoming super niche. By going super niche, this escalation here, super niche, when I've analyzed so many people making so much money, niching down is where you make a lot of money. And I'm going to show you how this new strategy is going to be able to help you with this. Niching down. So if I wanted to go in here and instead of Las Vegas, let's target people, let's say in the United States, and let's go in and instead of Chevy Silverado, let's go in and go do pit bull, pit bull dogs. I love my pit bull, or whatever this is. And let's do some suggestions. Pit bull lovers. Let's go to more suggestions. I love pit bulls. There's just so many things, right? Pit bull dogs. There's just so many pit bull things you can add. And you can just keep adding these. I'm already at 460,000, but you can literally just keep coming in here. Look at all these different pit bull things that you have. Okay, all these people. I love pit bulls. You can just come in here and start adding a lot of these if you wanted. Okay, I don't know which ones are going to be good or which ones are not, but you can just learn a lot, add a bunch. Now we're already at 1.6 million people that have an interest in pit bulls. This allows you to be able to, you still have a big audience, but now you have 1.6 million people that you can reach with an ad. And if you're selling something, you're going to come in here and maybe target older people that maybe have money. So I'll maybe target people who are 30 years and older, 1 million people. And you could run one ad to men, that's 400,000. You can run one ad to women, 630,000. So literally, just saying, you still have a big audience, but by getting laser focused, people feel like the offer is more relevant to them. It's like an American car versus like an imported car. It's like the kind of people that I love my American muscle. The kind of person that loves an American muscle car generally won't be driving like a Honda Accord, right? So rather than targeting people that like cars, you laser in to literally muscle cars, and you target people that have an interest in muscle cars if you were going to sell a muscle car. So it's the same kind of concept. You go super niche. What I want to explain to you is how this super niche concept, a lot of people call it niching down. What you're looking to do is you're looking to take this, you're looking to take whatever it is that you do and become so crystal clear about it that you get even more specific. So maybe like some of you right now, let's take another industry. Some of you might be like in the health industry, okay? Health, maybe fitness, right? One of those like industries. This is a general, it's general for that space. What does fitness mean? Maybe you help people with weight loss. Maybe you help people gain weight. Maybe you help people as a personal trainer at the gym. Literally, I don't know, maybe you help people, maybe you go and you personally train people. Maybe you tell people, maybe you're a CrossFit person. Maybe you are with fitness. Maybe you're like maybe you're a mindset coach for people that are athletes. Maybe you are maybe you teach basketball tips. It could be a million different things. So by being a fitness person, a fitness coach, a fitness consultant, a fitness whatever, you're general. So the same way that you would niche down in e-com is the same way you would niche down in anything. So instead of fitness, you want to get a little bit more specific. Okay? So instead of fitness, you want to come and go, what is my role? What is my specific niche? The more you can niche down to your audience and talk about how you serve them, this is where the big money's going to be, and it's easier to be able to target people on the computer. So you're going to be able to sit at your house and target people. To target people for fitness is too hard. If I go back over here to the computer and I do fitness, if I target people for fitness, like it's just so generic, look at all these different fitness things, right? What I want to do is I want to use these to try to get a little bit more specific, okay? So instead of fitness, let's maybe say like CrossFit, okay? So there's CrossFit and there's all of these different CrossFit things, right? But look at this, 7.7 million people in the United States interested in CrossFit. That's still too big. I want to niche down even more specific. So instead of just CrossFit, what do I want to do? Like, here's some examples of ways to be able to niche down. If I want to target people in CrossFit, maybe I target, let's narrow down the audience. Maybe I'm going to target, and by the way, that's just women. Look at this, all 13 million. So there's 7 million women, age 30 to 65. There's even more if I go 18, I'll bet. 14 million. Look at this. Look at how many people there are. 24 million people available in this niche. 9.3 million men, 14 million women. So you can reach a lot of people. That's just on that one keyword. You have to narrow it down, okay? So an example of narrowing down is like CrossFit. Instead of everybody in the United States, what if I just narrowed it down a little bit to California? Okay? Women in California, 2.1 million people. So that would be an example. Instead of just fitness, maybe I come in here and I go, okay, women, California, CrossFit. By learning how to think like this, you are going to make way more money when you learn to think like this rather than like this. When you learn to move away from general and go into niche and then super niche and dial it down. If all I ever did was target this audience, 2.1 million women in California, but I could go a little bit even better and say I want to target, if I want to get people that want to buy, I probably got to get a little bit older so they're in a buying position. And there's 1.2 right there. 1.2 million women age 30 and above interested in CrossFit who live in California. To me, this is workable. Now that I have this niche, well, a lot of you might be thinking like, how could this apply to my business? So just keep watching. I'll be able to, I'm just doing this as an example. This will work for literally any business. Now that you understand this, literally, when you niche down like this, I can target these people with ads. As long as I can target with ads, I can make money in this niche all day long. I can literally make money all day long in this niche. I can target, I can create products that have to do with women. And the California thing's not even a big deal. But let's go to like AliExpress just as an example. Okay, over here, let's go back over to, let's make it bigger so you can see. And let's just say like, California necklace. Okay, so right off the bat, here's the California, outline of California in the state in a necklace, right? So there's California, and then let's go to fitness necklace. Okay, there's some boxing gloves. There's, let's see if there's one that's more female oriented. There's a barbell. That's a pretty cool one right there, I think, the barbell. So like as an example, what I could do is I could I could contact this seller and I could literally say, can you make a necklace? Can you do a necklace for me that has the the California on it, the little California one we just saw, and this little barbell, and put them together into a necklace or send them to me separately. And what's gonna happen is now you have a California fitness necklace. Now necklace, so think about this, necklace for women, fitness for CrossFit, and California for personalization to the state that they love and they belong in. So right here, and then there's all these different options that you could have, right? So like literally, you make sure they have e-packet. Like I said, there's e-packet. Okay, watch how simple this is. This product right here cost $1.98. $1.98, but it's gonna cost me $2.09 out the door. Let's put this on a new page, and I'm gonna show you how, so specific, this is where the money is, and this is where this new niche idea is gonna come from. Let's do another example. Okay, in this example, we did 3 things. We did women, we did California, and we did CrossFit. Women who do CrossFit in California. Now we get an idea for a product that would fit them. The idea is literally it's a necklace that has 2 things on it, right? The first, the necklace has like a little barbell on it. So it's got like the little barbell on it. And then it also, the other one that we saw was the California one. Let me pull that one up bigger. And let's just do this one here as an example. And then we have the one that's the California one. I'll try to draw that real quick. I'm just not if it doesn't look like California, I don't know. Okay, and then you have like the little California. So you have 2 little pendants together. So what you have is you have a chain that has 2 pendants. 1 chain, 2 pendants. I think they're called pendants. If I'm using the wrong word, sorry about that. 1 chain, 2 pendants, and maybe like 3 options. Maybe we do like gold, silver, rose gold. Okay, when something is so specific like this, you have a built-in audience right here that we're just freestyling right now at the top to show you. You have a built-in audience that would be very interested in something like that. All you need to do is get these on a picture, right? So what you do is you just order them. I'm just gonna order a California, I'm just gonna figure out who my supplier is, and I'm gonna try to see if the same supplier can sell both of these, but I'm gonna basically show them, can you do this and this? And I'm gonna basically order them to my house. I'm gonna put them down, take a little picture, even if it's with my iPhone. I'm gonna take a little picture of both pendants on there, nice and neat, together on the same necklace, and I'm gonna maybe order one of each color. It's gonna be very inexpensive. Okay, maybe this one I don't need $29.55 actually. Let's get maybe a better one. Let's do like one like this, just something a little bit cheaper. Okay, so one just like this, let's see what it would be, e-packet shipping. So this is gonna cost me $2.35. If I get the same supplier to be able to give me both, like a gold one and they'll give me like a gold one and they'll give me a silver one and like a rose gold one. Rose gold, silver, and gold, just like this. They give me these, I talk to the supplier and I show them the little barbell one and I see if they could do that for me. If I can get both these on one necklace together, my guess is that it's instead of $2.35, it's probably gonna be $1 more. So that'll be like $3.35. So my cost with shipping included, direct to customer, is let's just go overboard. Let's say $3.50. Okay. So for $3.50, I have a product that I can mark up. Now, on my store, what I'm gonna do on my store is I'm gonna target, this store is gonna be all about, it's gonna be like a, whatever fitness, female fitness rock stars or whatever. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably target my store idea. I'm gonna probably do like fitness women into CrossFit, maybe even CrossFit. At least fitness. I don't know if CrossFit's trademarked, so I'll at least use fitness. Women into fitness, female fitness rock stars. And then on this page, I'm gonna have this California necklace. You know, it's basically be like that, and it's gonna have this little thing there, and this little thing there, necklace. I know my cost is $350, so I'm gonna mark this thing up to $19.95, which is a regular retail price, and I'm gonna put in a little description. When they go to buy this product, they're gonna send me 20 bucks. I'm gonna send $3.50 to the person, and they're gonna ship it direct to the customer. Boom, I've made the difference, which in this case is like $16.50. But let's say that my ads on Instagram and Facebook cost $6.50. Then my profit is $10 per necklace. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. Now, get this, the reason I used California as a way to be able to get inside this women CrossFit niche, as a way to be able to get more specific, the reason I use California is because if it works for California, could I do it, let's say, New York necklace? Then I could find the same thing here in New York. I could do the same kind of thing. Find a good necklace provider, maybe even do something different. There's a nice little New York one. And then maybe even talk to somebody about custom making one. Like lots of different New York ones, right? So, and there you go, same supplier. Look at this, same exact supplier. So I'll just go to this supplier and I would go to them and say, so the idea is, can you add something else? Now I've got the California one. That one's the California one. Now I've got another one right here, which is the New York one. Same thing. The only thing that's different is that state icon. This is the New York icon, which just looks a little different, right? And this is just the dumbbell. The dumbbell. Do you see what I'm saying? Now I can go to every single state and I can have a product advertised directly at a state, and then all I do with my Facebook ads, I run all the same ads, but instead of California, I just do New York. And then I erase California. There's 540,000 people, 540,000 women in New York interested in CrossFit. Boom, there's my necklace, okay? Now CrossFit is not the only niche. I can mix this up and I can go even more. The point is that once you start niching down, when you start niching down, this audience, see, if you just sell this, if you just go general, if somebody's not in California, why would they want to buy a necklace with a California piece on it? So you understand, when you start getting more specific and you start selling, if this site tailors to this, if this site needs to tailor to women, the whole thing needs to be women. The models need to be women, the branding needs to be women, and it needs to be fitness. Because if somebody's interested in women and fitness, this site is going to make sense. That's the idea about niching down. So the same way that you want to niche down in 2018 in e-commerce is the same way you want to niche down with everything. Okay, so on a very simple level, I contact the seller, I have them make this product, I figure out what that is, I spend money on ads, I make the spread, and at 10 a day, if I'm making 10 sales per day, that's $100 a day in profit. There's $3,000 a month off that one state. I mean, just imagine, if I'm making $10 in profit per necklace, times 10 sales a day equals 100 a day profit. And I like profit. I don't always like just gross revenue. $100 a day profit, but get this, per category. So now I got New York, California, Texas, Arizona, Nevada, all this kind of stuff. You just start getting all these different niches. When you get one that works, you instantly hit it to all the niches and you start advertising little $5 a day ads, $10 a day ads. Okay? And so it becomes fun. It becomes like an exciting thing. So the whole idea, if there's one main takeaway, let's go for the takeaway for that. Takeaway. Niche down. Okay? Niche down. Get focused on a super niche, on a hyper niche. Okay? Example. My friend Brittany Brown. okay? When she started, she was just in the general fitness niche. Then she niched down a little bit more to like women's, started helping women fitness. Right? But then she had to niche down even more, and then she helped actually women's health issues. Not just fitness, women's health issues. And then niche down even more to specifically emotional eating and binge eating. Those two. When she did this, her business exploded. Once she niched down like this, and this is the process that I'm helping so many people do that is seeing big examples. Let's go back to the computer. Let's go back and show this up here. So let's go in and show, let's go to beatingbingeeating.com, which was her website. So here's an example. Here's Brittany Brown. Are you ready to stop binge eating? Let me zoom this in a little bit. Are you ready to stop binge eating and emotional eating and have normal, easy, and loving relationship with your body and food? You'll even lose weight in a way that's sustainable too, right? So what she's saying is instead of going into like diets, dieting is like dead. Instead of going into diets, what she's saying is try something new. Instead of worrying about like calories and intake and all this different stuff, what if you just start with the mind? What if you can change what's in here and have a breakthrough and start to have a better relationship with your body, with your food, with the relationship with it, so you don't feel like you're not beating yourself up over it? Because what happens is when people beat themselves up, then they end up like binge eating, right? They end up just caving in and just eating whatever, and they're always unhappy because they always feel like they're breaking a rule or this and that. So she realized there was a problem, there was a pain. And so she went and she put this together. Brittany Brown, you ready to stop binge eating? Yes, I want to beat binge eating. And then what she did was she basically said, okay, I will give you a quick start guide. So this is very cool. So what she does is she basically gets, for this niche right here, she builds an audience. Finds people. She's doing that by collecting email, and she's doing that by collecting social media followers and stuff like that. She builds an audience. So like literally, let's go ahead and let's opt in. Let's see. Okay, so she builds an audience. Send me my quick start guide, and then it's going to say, almost there, please complete the form. Thank you for signing up for your free quick start guide. And so now she's going to email that to me, right? She gives her social media profiles, and then she gives me a Facebook group. And so immediately, I'm able to go in and I'm able to get into this food freedom fighters movement. I'm able to feel like, wow, I'm part of a movement. So she's building a community. Email, then social, right? She's building a community. But now that she has my email address, she can market to me. So now, literally, from that email address, I'm going to start receiving autoresponders like this that lead me to her funnel. And let's talk about that. Let's talk about this right now, because this is how you're going to turn it up a notch. Okay? So niche down. Let's call it super niche. Plus funnel. Plus ads. Okay, super niche plus a funnel plus an ads. A sales funnel, if you will, is just a series of steps that somebody goes through. And a lot of times they don't even realize that they're going through it. I mean, everything has a sales funnel. Let's look at a random example. Let's go to like Groupon. Groupon.com. Right when I go here, it's telling me to enter my email address. Okay? So if I enter my email address, let's just put that in. Enter my email address, go. Thank you for subscribing to Las Vegas Deals. So right off the bat, it's recognizing where I'm at, and it's starting to show me. So everything's a funnel. Now they're going to start showing me all this kind of stuff. They're going to start emailing me. They're going to start taking me through this. Everything works this way. Amazon.com is another example of a funnel. If I go to Amazon.com and I go to buy something, personalized gifts or whatever, if I go anywhere, let's say today's deals, if I go to buy something, let's say I buy this thermos, right? This thermos right here, look what they're gonna do. They're gonna show me sponsored products related to this item, customers who bought this item. What they're gonna do is they're gonna find out as much information about me, and they're gonna continue to try to sell me more and more stuff. They're gonna take me through a journey. And if I add this to the cart, literally just like that, if I add it to the cart and I proceed to check out, well, I gotta sign in for this one, so I don't know. I'm not signed in, but if I proceed to check out, they're gonna try to sell me more stuff. They're always gonna see if I want something else. Another example would be like GoDaddy. If I go into GoDaddy and I just try to buy a domain name, let's say chrisrecordisawesome.com, and I wanna buy this domain name and I wanna add it to the cart, then what's gonna happen is as I go down, as I go through this process, continue to cart, it's going to add all this stuff. It's the funnel. I don't realize what I'm doing. Like everything's a funnel. Page 1 is the search bar. So I search. Page 2, it's going to show me all this other stuff that I can, hey, this is awesome. Do you also want to buy all these other things? Do you want to buy any of these related names? So page 1, I just search for the thing. Page 2, it tells me it's available and tries to sell me more stuff. Page 3, as I continue, to the cart, it says, hey, here's some more stuff that you could buy. And I physically have to check no thanks. They already have this checked for me. $7.99 for privacy protection. I literally have to go in there. And then over here, I can add this if I want. And then finally, I have to go in and say, no thanks, no thanks. I don't want these things. And then finally, it's taken me right here. Okay? And look, even here, matching domains, even here, it's trying to sell me search engine visibility and all these other things. It's all, and even look, even this is a funnel. Once I get to the purchase, it is a 4-page funnel. Sign in, billing information, payment page, and completion page. And they're gonna sell me every step along the way. So you gotta understand, funnels are everywhere. So what happens is, you've got traffic, let's call this traffic. And you've got traffic from Facebook, from Instagram, from email, from everywhere, right? You're sending lots and lots and lots of, you're getting people. This is where all the people are. Okay. All the people are here. You're sending them to something. This page right here might be where you get leads. Okay? So what you're gonna say, he's gonna say, okay, perfect. Give me your name and give me your email. Okay? This is gonna go on something called an email list. And then you're gonna send them every day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, every single day. You're gonna send them an email. And this one might just be value, so they get to know you and like you. Value, value, value. And then over here, sell them something. And then value, and then sell. So this email list is gonna make you a lot of money over time. If you're pretty good at email, you can make $1 per month per subscriber. Obviously, every niche is different. There's no way for me to be able to do that. But if you can get like 10,000 to opt in to that page, that could equal 10,000 a month in revenue. Okay, because you could sell stuff through email. So first things first, you're gonna use social media ads and email stuff. You're gonna send them to this page to opt in. Now, after they've opted in and joined your email list, the next is gonna be like, let's say, a thank you page, but also what I like to call like an order, like a sales page. It's a thank you page and a sales page. It says, thank you for subscribing. Whatever it is I'm gonna send you is on its way, but watch this video. And there's some information, and then there's a button here to buy, a buy button. And when they buy this, they buy something, okay? Or they take an action. Take an action. This is called, in our industry, it's called a CTA, a call to action. So somebody, you go on Facebook, you start up a group, you do whatever, you send them over to a page where they can subscribe so you can be on your email list. The reason email lists are good is because it's kind of sales are happening every single day on autopilot. You just set this up once, and when somebody subscribes on day 1, they receive that, day 2, they receive this. You set it up once, and it just always, all this is automated. Next, the thank you sales page, there's a video. They buy or they do a call to action. They take action. If you're a coach or consultant, they would book a strategy call. A strategy session, doesn't have to be a call. They'd book a strategy session, okay? So they'd be taken over here to like, let's say like a calendar. And then they would go through, you know, calendars look like that. And it would show like you could book one there, book one there, book one there, book one there. They're gonna go and they're gonna book a call. And then after they book a call and they set all this up, then maybe over here it could be like your group or whatever it is. This could be like a group. Come inside this Facebook group. Okay, and this becomes a funnel. All you're doing is you're figuring out where are the people that are in your audience. You've chosen a niche. Who are the people? If this is women who are interested in fitness, who live in California or whatever, women who are interested in fitness, you're gonna send them in. This page is gonna be some type of a free thing for them. Here's 21 things that'll help you if you're a woman interested in fitness in this area, whatever. Here's 21 cool CrossFit workouts or whatever it is. Or here's a CrossFit accountability sheet at home, whatever it might be. And then a thank you sales page could say, book a strategy session for me to be able to help you to be able to improve your CrossFit game. Maybe you're a CrossFit All-Star, you do that. They book it, and then they go inside of your women's fitness group. This right here is so crazy how successful this stuff works. You come up with a super niche, like Brittany did, you create a funnel like this, and then you run ads to it. And I'm gonna show you kind of like how this equation works and why this is so good. Okay? Ads to the funnel. So watch how well this works, okay? First, you're gonna need to buy clicks to your ad, okay? Your goal over here on clicks should be about $1 per click, okay? Clicks for $1 per click. Okay, after they do clicks, then how many people are gonna opt in? So we're gonna do these leads. Out of all the people that come to that page, how many of them are gonna do that? Let's say 1 out of 3. So for every $1 click, it takes 3. So let's say $3 per lead. $1 per click goes to $3 per lead. And then from there, how many people are gonna actually book a session and be able to keep it? And so let's call these sessions, calls, whatever you want to do where you can talk to them or you can sell them on something, okay? And let's just say that it takes 10 of these to be able to get on the phone with somebody or be able to talk to somebody in person, whatever, right? So that's like $30 per session. Okay, now let's say on these sessions, you have an offer. Your offer could be any price that you want, okay? Let's just say your offer, let's give you 3 examples. Let's say offer 1, you're selling something for $297. Let's say offer 2, you're selling something for $997. And let's say offer 3, you're selling something for $1,997, okay? 3 offers, and I'll show you in a minute how to be able to develop an offer and figure this out, but watch this. If you're selling something here, if you're paying $1 per click, you're paying $3 per lead, they're booking a session at $30 per session, and you're selling them something, let's say that you're able to close, I don't know, let's just say 1 out of 10 buy. And let's do another example like 1 out of 5 buy. Let's give you 2 examples. 1 out of 10 buy, 1 out of 5 buy. And let's call this one the 1 out of 10 and this one the 1 out of 5. Okay, if 1 out of 10 buy, if it's costing you 30 per session and you're making 300, then it's costing you literally, if 1 out of 10 buy, you gotta spend $300 to get one person to spend 3. So over here, your profit is breaking even. This is gonna be your profit. This is gonna be your sales, your numbers. if it's taking you 1 out of 10, you have to buy 10 of you have to get 10 of these people in order to get one to buy. That means you're spending 10 times this number, $300, just to get somebody to give you 300. You're breaking even, break even. If you're able to close 1 out of 5, that means you're only spending 150 to make 300, which means your profit's 100, not profit, you might have some overhead, but you've made $150. Let's say you have a little bit of a higher price product. 1 out of 10. 10 times $30 means $300 to get somebody to buy a $1,000 product. So you're making like $700. And if you can close 1 out of 5, 150 to be able to make then you're making $850. Okay? So you're starting to see like a $30 per session is good. Let's say you have a $2,000 product. If you have a $2,000 product, you're spending $300 to make $2,000, you're making $1,700. And if you get a little bit better, 1 out of 5 buy, you're saving yourself a little bit of time, then you're actually making extra 18, you're making that extra money as well. $1,850 in profit, okay? On for every 10 right there. So literally, for $300, if you could do this, if you could get clicks from Facebook to go to your lead capture page, to go to a Schedule 1 booking session thing, that's it. Watch this here. Let's go to Schedule Once. Okay, there's a service called Schedule Once right here. Make more connections for people. So literally, there's this software right here where people can come in and they can schedule appointments with you right in the calendar, right? I don't want to have to sign in to be able to show you, but this is just how simple it is, right? You can try it free to try it out, okay? So literally, this is how simple it is. Features, it's got all these different things that you can do, but there's a simple way to be able to set it up where literally they just go right into a calendar to be able to book an appointment with you. If these people come in and they literally start here, $1 per click, they opt in, give you their name and phone number, or give their name and email, and then they go in here and they actually book a time to get in your calendar. All you do is you sit there, you got either 1 out of 10 are gonna buy your product or 1 out of 5. And these could be, when I say this, if you're doing like a 45-minute session, if you're doing 45-minute sessions, then what that means is that literally, that would be like 10 hours, and that would be 5 hours. 10 hours or 5 hours. Now in the beginning, you might not be that good. You're gonna need a little bit of help. Now, does this have to be over the phone? No, it doesn't have to be over the phone. You could be doing email, you could be doing Zoom, you could be doing Skype, you could be doing phone, you could hire somebody to do this for you. The point is, if you choose a niche, you can advertise, you can get leads, they can book sessions, you can come up with an offer, and based on the offer price, you can make money. But the reason I want to focus on this price right here, $2,000, is because if it's taking you 10 hours or 5 hours to be able to make a sale, then you've got to divide how much that is. If you're making $2,000 from a sale, but it's taking you 10 hours, then that's $200 an hour. $200 an hour. If it took you 10 hours to sell a $2,000 product, $2,000 offer. Okay? So you want to sell a higher price product because if you're selling a $1,000 product, then you're making $100 an hour. If you're selling this, a $300 product, you're making $30 an hour. So literally, this is like, in this case, let's just write that in. 30 an hour, 100 an hour, 200 an hour. Okay? I want to break this down and I want to kind of throw some summary as to how you can actually do this today, how you can get started with this today. A lot of you don't realize that what I've just shown you is like the basics of it. I'm going to dive in a little bit further and actually show you advanced things. So starting your consulting business. And I'm going to use a few examples. Some of the examples I'm going to use are going to be e-com, like Shopify, Amazon, and print on demand, okay? But then also, I want to help you, for a lot of people are in MLM or network marketing, and I'm going to show you how to get niche specific in that and how to do that. But then also I'm going to show you another example where you could be in, like, let's say financial services. I'm just going to give you a bunch of example. Financial would be like real estate, or maybe like insurance, etc. Okay? How to have your own. And goal, $2,000 per client. Okay, $2,000 per client with your own consulting business. And I'm going to show you right now, I'm going to walk through this. We're going to do our best with it. And let's go. Okay, so what you're going to need, you're going to need a niche. You're going to need an offer, something that you're selling them. Okay? You're going to need leads. You're going to need some type of a consultation that they're getting with you. And you're going to need a system, like pages and stuff like that. That's really what you're going to need. This is your needs list. A niche, an offer, a leads, a consultation, a system. And then I'm going to answer something up front. You can do yourself. You can do this yourself. Or, and this is the big one, partner. So real quick, I just want to address people right now that maybe are watching and they're enjoying training. You guys love free value, but maybe you don't feel like you could do this, okay? So if anybody right now, I just want to take a second and be able to talk to you about it. If you feel like maybe you are lacking skills, lacking confidence, this is, you're excited about this, but at the end of the day, you don't take action because you don't believe you could do it, I want to assure you that you can simply find a partner. If you don't feel like you have it, then find somebody who does and be able to say, hey, I would love to partner up with you and let's do this. Like literally every step of this process, you can set it up and let somebody else be the one to actually do the work. Like for example, let's say you're like, wait, hold on. I got to get on the phone with people. I got to call people. No, you can find somebody else to call people. Okay, wait, I'm not the expert. I know a niche, like that fitness niche, women's fitness, I know there's a need for it, but I'm out of shape. I'm not a women's fitness person. Could you, in your friends network, could you find a woman who is dedicated and passionate to CrossFit, who loves being able to help other women? Could you come to her and say, hey, listen, I could set up a system right now where women would love coaching and love help on being able to have a breakthrough, to be able to do better with their CrossFit business, to be able to get in better shape, to be able to learn the workouts, to be able to do better. Would you have an interest in coaching women? Do you have an interest? Can we do this? Or go to a personal trainer at the gym. These people already want to coach, okay? Let's say it was real estate. Okay, go to somebody you know that is that's very knowledgeable about real estate, knows marketing, knows everything. They're like a know-it-all about real estate. Go to them and say, hey, you know what? I know how to target real estate agents on Facebook who would be interested in getting coaching from you. Every single day, people are becoming real estate agents, but they don't know how to make money. You're successful. You know how to make money. Would you be willing to coach people, do group coaching like once a week or twice a week? Would you be willing to do 2 calls if I put a bunch of people on there and I'll pay you, let's say, whatever it might be, I'll pay you $1,000 per client that we get inside there. So if we can get 30 people inside there, I'll give you $30,000. And if we can get 50 people inside there, I'll give you $50,000 or whatever it might be. I'll give you $500 per person. Or go to them and say, we'll split whatever we make. If I get 100 people, 100 real estate agents wanting twice a week group coaching, if we get 100 people doing this twice a week group coaching, then we'll split the money. Let's say it's $1,000 in profit times 100 people. That's $100,000. That's $50,000 each. You could go to the expert. So this is the breakthrough that I want you to have, is that if you can get good at understanding there are niches on Facebook that you can target and dial in, and if you can dial them into a system where you can pay $1 per click, $3 per lead, and $30 per session, somebody else can get on the phone with them. Somebody else can get on and close them on joining a $2,000 program. And this $2,000 program could be group coaching 2 times a week. Literally. Right? Or it could be something, it could be whatever. You can make up an offer. You can make up anything. It could be group coaching twice a week. You can literally set this up. Get a partner. You do this. And I can teach you how to do the Facebook ads part so you can do it. You do this part, okay? You get good at finding the niche, getting clicks, getting leads, paying per session, and then this money that comes in goes to you. The $2,000 goes to you. You reimburse your ad cost. Whatever your ad spend was, you reimburse it. You take whatever the profit is, and you split it with the other person, okay? I want you to understand this because this is such a good business to be in. And this works for e-com. Okay, let's talk about like working for e-com or print on demand or anything like that. Okay? So let's focus on this. I want you to really like get it as much as possible. Like let's look at e-com. Keep dropping that. Okay, e-com. First of all, what can you do in the e-com space? Okay, coaching. That's one thing you could do. There's so many people who are starting their own e-com business all the time, like literally every single month there's new people that need help. There's coaching, okay? What about done-for-you stores? Okay, that's a 4. Done-for-you stores. How many people that are just getting started would love for you to build them a store for them? They don't know what to do. Maybe even today I just talked about it like it's easy, but you're like, wait, I don't know how to build a store. You could offer in the e-com space, you could do a done-for-you store for people, okay? Or what about this one? Facebook ad traffic. You could offer traffic for them, okay? You see what I'm saying? The list goes on and on and on. And like you could do like, you could find hot products for them, right? You could offer management for it all. There's so many things that you can do. So what you do is instead of being a normal Shopify, so the old you was, I'm a Shopify seller. This is the old you. I'm a Shopify seller. That's you right there, and you're selling Shopify. The new you, in this example, I run an e-com agency. This is the new you. And it's far more profitable, but it's really the same thing. Okay? The old you, I'm just a Shopify seller. The new you, I run an e-com agency. And look at how much more profitable it is. Because first of all, in your own e-com agency, you're still a Shopify seller. But also now, you could be a Shopify consultant. And I'm just saying Shopify, by the way. Shopify might be like a trademarked term. So instead of Shopify, use the word e-com probably in all your marketing. I'm just using Shopify kind of because a lot of my people, I referred to Shopify. So because of that, I'm just using that. But let's see. Someone in a minute throw me another pen. I don't know where I think I need another pen. Actually, there's one right here. Hold on. Boom. Okay. So literally, you're still a Shopify seller. So you take your old you and you move you under your agency. Okay? You're still a Shopify seller, but now you're also a Shopify consultant. You also build Shopify stores. And it goes on and on and on. Okay? You also do whatever it is. You also manage stores. These all become your services, and these services all earn you money. Okay? So, in the e-com niche example, instead of being a basic seller, on a basic seller you're selling like little necklaces or whatever, instead you basically can get on and consult with other people about how to be able to do this. And there's two ways to do it. Either you do the consulting or you partner in with somebody who's a pro at e-commerce. So now that you have this system in place, you do the same exact thing. You basically do clicks for $1. You do leads for $3. and you do appointments for $30, and then you do sales for $2,000. Okay? What happens is you target, on clicks, you could target people interested in Shopify, interested in Amazon, interested in e-commerce, and you could get them to opt in for some sort of a free giveaway and then schedule an appointment, which is a free strategy session. If you're good enough at Shopify, then you do the strategy session yourself. If you're not good enough, then you partner with someone and you split the money with them. Whatever $2,000 gets brought in, the first amount of money pays back that cost. Anything else, you guys split. You run the system, okay? Or you give this strategy, if this person's really good, give them $1,000 per sale, and then you just keep the difference. Or give them the majority. Do a 75-20. Do an 80-20 split. You set this system up, and if you're only making 20%, that's fine. You do a free strategy session. So your friend, or whoever it is, literally gets on the phone, closes them for $2,000. You make money. All you're doing is going on the computer. Let's do it again. All you're doing is coming on the computer, Ads Manager, and you're going in, and you're targeting keywords. Let's say Shopify as an example. Let's target men and women, and let's do United States instead of New York. 7.5 million people have an interest in Shopify in the United States. Okay? 7.5 million people that you can target with this kind of a strategy in e-com. And you're making $2,000 per sale. You're making far more. You know, literally. In your calendar, they're booking these time slots. So what you got is you got these time slots available. They choose a day and then they choose a time. So there's going to be like 9 a.m., there's going to be 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m. or whatever. They're going to basically choose like one of those time frames or whatever in the scheduling program. And you're going to say which ones are available. See what I'm saying? Like those 4 are available, this one's available, this one's available, this one's available, but that one's not. That's already booked, right? So your scheduling system looks like this. These appointments are by you or partner. To give you an example, Brittany Brown did her initial calls all herself so she could learn the process, but now she has somebody else doing them all for her. So that's an example. So what you do is you run ads to this, all your ads go to this, they book an appointment, and then from this appointment, they get on a strategy call, which is about 45 minutes, and it consists of this. It's basically, the strategist basically asks questions, okay? And then there's a script that you follow. You're gonna be following a script, so you don't make this up at all. You just follow a script. You ask questions, and then after asking questions, you identify problem, and then how much is it worth to you to solve it? So an example is, if somebody's identifying with their business how they've been stuck and, okay, well, if you could solve that problem, how much would it be worth to you? And they go, wow, that would be worth, literally, that would be worth I would make an extra couple $1,000s a day. Okay, so times 30 days, that's worth like $60,000 a month to you. They're like, yeah, I guess so. So it's worth, so you identify a big dollar figure of what it's worth. And then that's where you're able to enroll. You're able to enroll them in your offer, in your program. And your program can be whatever it is. Your program could be group coaching. Like, look at what your program is. Your program could be group coaching. Your program could be a course, a digital course, a membership area. So it could be group coaching, it could be course, it could be one-on-one. It could be a lot of things, right? Your program, your offer can be whatever you want it to be. the point is that if I have an expert, you or a partner, if I have a partner doing this, what I might do is based on my partner, if my partner is very, very successful, I might have them do group coaching, and meanwhile, they're basically putting all their coaching into a course, into a videos to be able to explain this all, okay? They're doing group coaching, a course, because they're too successful for one-on-one. But if my partner or me is just getting started and they need some money, then they might start with one-on-one coaching. Hey, if I'm making $1,000 profit per session, then I'll do 4 sessions with them, 4 hours for my $1,000. That's $250 an hour coaching. So like literally, if I have 4 clients a day times $250 profit per session, that's $1,000 a day profit. That's, let's just say $20K a month. Okay, that's a fantastic business. So let's break this down. What I'm saying is that I could literally, I want you guys to understand this for simplicity. I could literally partner up with somebody. In this example, since Peter's in the room right now, I'm going to use Peter. I could partner up with Peter. So there's me, and then there's my partner. Okay, so we each have roles of what we do. My role is I'm going to get people to book appointments, okay? I'm going to handle this. I'm going to basically, which is essentially from the page before, I'm going to handle clicks, I'll handle the advertising, I'll handle the lead generation, and I'll handle getting the appointments. Okay? That's me. And this over here, Peter, that's you. You handle that side. Okay? So you basically set it up just like that. I'll use a new page to make it simple. Okay? My roles, partner roles. And this makes it so anybody can do this. Okay? My roles, partner roles. Okay? So these are the appointments. These are leads. This is traffic. And then this will be basically let's also say branding. I'll help branding. I'll set it all up. Okay, so I'll go and I'll say, Peter, I'm going to set up a business that's going to get us traffic from my audience to opt into a page to book appointments. All right? It's going to look just like that. I'm going to get traffic to go opt in and book an appointment. From here, Peter, your role is going to be to do the calls, because I don't want to be on the phone. Peter, do the calls. You're going to basically book out your daily schedule. Daily calls. These are strategy sessions. And then from the calls, you also do the sales. And this is where you enroll members. So you're going to do the sales. You're going to collect the money. Okay? And then I also want you to do the coaching, consulting. And this is where, again, you're doing daily, but with paying customers. Okay? And then eventually, this can turn into group coaching. Let's say on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then eventually, that can turn into a digital course. You guys, this is money. And you can do this in any niche, anywhere. There's no excuses because you don't even have to be the pro. This person here, hidden behind the scenes. This person here, public. Okay? You could be whatever role. Now, if you want to be both, then you're going to make more profit. So let's say each sale that comes in brings in $2,000. $2,000. Right off the top, you're going to subtract ad cost because it's going to cost money, right, to do this. So right off the bat, you're going to subtract ad cost. And then you're going to split. And over here, let's say that you get 20% and they get 80%. So 80% goes to your partner. 20% goes to you. Let's say that out of this $200, in order to get a client, let's say that it cost you, I don't know, let's just come up with a number and say it cost you like $400, okay? So let's say $400 to make a sale. That leaves $1,600 in profit. Okay? 20% of that is 320, but let's just say 300, just to make it simple. So in this example, it would be for you would be making 300, and they would be making 1,300. Or if you want a little bit more, maybe you're making whatever they think is fair. Maybe you're making 500, and then they're making 1,100. And why would you pay them more? Because all you're doing is you're generating leads. They're the ones that you're using their brand. If I'm partnered with Peter, I'm going to use Peter's image in my marketing, not mine. I'm going to use Peter's image. I'm going to basically book daily calls for him. I'm going to help him like he's going to basically make the calls, sell the members, and do the coaching. He's doing all the work. So and you might say you're doing a lot of work here, but really you're more passive. You're setting up a system so you're happy with making a small amount per lead, because every single day you can close one of these and making $500 a day, and you don't have to do any of the calls or any of the coaching. It's a phenomenal business. You can make a 15 grand a month profit without having to do it. You guys, look, this works in every niche. Okay, right now, I'm on video cameras, right? Tell me still, which one do you want me to look at right now? I'm on video cameras. Okay, I'm on these video cameras right now. Now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, because we're live streaming and we're showing all this different stuff. I don't know a lot about video cameras. Right now, I cannot tell you at all what kind of camera this is, what kind of lens it is. I can't tell you what kind of tripod it is. I couldn't even guess what the cost, actually I could tell you, it looks like it's a Lumix, only because I can see it from the distance. What is it? It's a Panasonic. See, I didn't even get that one right. Okay, so here's the thing. I know the importance of video, but I am not the expert. So I cannot be this person. I mean, I might be able to be the strategy person because I'm just following a script, but I'm not going to coach you. I'm not going to be the coach on specifics for your video equipment. But on the other side of this camera is my camera guy. I could go to him and pitch this to him. You could do this to anybody. Watch how simple this is. Watch me play this out. And I'm just going to use camera guy as his name, okay? Because I don't want you guys to actually contact him and do this with him, okay? So, yeah, that wouldn't be good. Okay, camera guy. Okay, camera guy, you are an expert. Okay, Joe, we're going to call him Joe. Joe, you're an expert when it comes to video cameras, video equipment, lighting, all the tactical stuff that has to do with video. I understand the importance of video, and I know how to reach a lot of people. So watch this. I am going to go on Facebook, and I'm going to place ads, and I'm going to find people who want coaching and consulting on how to be able to get the right video equipment, how to understand the right lighting, how to make their brand better, how to be able to do all this themselves, how to hire a team if they need to. They're going to pay you for a consultation session. So watch this. I'm going to do the advertising. I'm going to get them to opt in, and I'm going to get them to schedule an appointment. All I need you to do is go into the calendar and decide what days you are available to coach them. Okay, what days you're available. I want you to do a 45-minute session with them. We will come up with a script. So Joe, here's all you have to do. Open up your calendar, say I'm available on Mondays and Wednesdays. On Mondays, you just follow the script. Hi, Nancy. Thanks for calling in. Let's get started with our 45-minute strategy session. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to show cameraman Joe this script. And he's literally going to sit there, and he's just going to go on this script, right? And then at the end, he's going to say, listen, Nancy, I think that you do sound like a great fit for our program. I would love to get you started. Here's what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to do 4 coaching calls with you, okay? The 4 coaching calls, here's the outline of how they're gonna work. I'm gonna take you from being an amateur to somebody that feels very, very confident about the power of videos. The first one, we're gonna come up with a strategy for your entire business, okay? Then when we meet up again the second time, we're gonna talk about equipment. We're gonna figure out which equipment's good for that strategy. We're gonna make a list. I'm gonna give you time to be able to buy that equipment. And when it shows up, as soon as it shows up, we're gonna have our third, which is gonna be the confidence builder, how to be able to talk in front of camera, how to do this and that. And then after we go through that, I want you to make some videos as your assignments. Then we're gonna have our fourth and final one. And this is where we're gonna talk about how to be able to put all of it together to be able to build a dynamic brand that you can be confident with every single day with your videos on the internet. It's a 4-series session. I'm gonna give you 4 sessions, one-on-one, and right now the cost to be able to enroll is $2,000, $1997. Okay, so it's a pitch, right? 45 minutes, he basically listens to everything about Nancy and what she wants to do, and then at the end, he explains how he can help her break through and solve her problem. That is how these strategy calls work. So I am gonna find the Nancys. I'm gonna go find the Nancys of the world that are interested in getting help. I'm gonna get them to opt in for a free report so I can follow up with them, because they may not buy right away. I'm gonna follow up if they don't schedule an appointment, whatever. Then I'm gonna have them schedule an appointment, and then cameraman Joe is gonna take over. He's gonna make the strategy call, he's gonna enroll them, and then he's gonna follow through on the coaching. How it's gonna work is we're gonna charge $2,000, we're gonna subtract however much advertising right off the top, we're gonna subtract that, and we're gonna split the difference. And I'm gonna say, cameraman Joe, how much what's fair? I mean, I'm doing all the work on the front end, you're doing the work on the back end, what's fair? Maybe we start at 50-50. If Joe feels like that's fair, let's do it. Or maybe I just basically, Joe might say, well, hold on. If I'm doing one-on-one sessions, I need at least $200 an hour for my time. If I'm gonna get on the phone with somebody for a coaching session, I need at least $200 for that hour. So if I'm doing 4 sessions with that person, I need $800. So out of this $2,000, I want $800 and you can keep the rest. And there you go. And then you got money to be able to advertise with and stuff like that. Boom, you make a deal, right? Or you do 80-20, whatever it is. Watch what happens. I set up the system once, I get the system for steal, and he starts going. Cameraman Joe can steal the system. All right, so watch how this works. This is gonna be pretty cool. System 1. And we're gonna do the niche is gonna be video marketing. This works for anything. Okay, system 1. Traffic, leads, appointments, calls, sales, coaching. Okay, I do these, the cameraman does those. Me, partner. Now here's what I love. That's system number 1. And it's dialed in, right? Once it's dialed in, watch this. System 2. Niche, e-com, consulting. Okay, question. Once you've done something once, isn't it easier the second time? Doesn't it become easier and easier and easier? When I first logged into ClickFunnels, I had no idea what to do. But after building like 10 funnels, I felt like I could go in there and just build a funnel in a day, no problem. I said, hey, I could build the whole thing. I could build a page right now in 15 minutes. But when I first logged in there, I spent hours trying to figure out what to do. Like anything, like riding a bike. The first time you get on a bike, you fall over. But as you practice and practice, you ride. Pretty soon, you don't even think about it anymore. It gets easier. System number 2. Now that you got this one up and running on autopilot, you go find a new partner. Okay? This is partner 1. Now you go find a new partner, and what do? Traffic, leads, appointments, calls, sales, coaching. And this is partner 2. And this is me. Look at that. Now I have 2 totally different funnels going automatically. I'm still doing the same thing. All I'm doing at the end of the day, this is automated. This is automated. Traffic, this is all I'm focusing right here. Ads. Okay, watch this. This is auto. This is auto. And all I'm doing over here is ads. I want you to realize when this is set up, this is all automated. Do you know what my role is? My role is simple. Set up and run ads. Okay? Set it up and run the ads. And if I'm making X amount per month, let's say we're closing a sale every couple days, whatever. Let's say that this system here is pumping out, my profit is, let's say, $200 a day on average. Okay, let's say $6,000 a month, my profit. And then over here, same thing. $200 a day, $6,000 a month. $200 a day, $6,000 a month. $200 a day, $6,000 a month. If that's the case, on average, if I can compete this, $6,000 profit per system that I set up, or per partner. $6,000 profit per one. So now if you look at these are consulting funnels, right? So if I have funnel 1, funnel 2, funnel 3, funnel 4, funnel 5, and they're all earning different amounts, right? Maybe this one's doing $6,000 a month. Maybe this one's doing $2,000 a month. This one's doing $10,000 a month. $1,000 profit a month. Maybe this one's the big one, doing $25,000 a month. These are automated. They literally are all the same. Right? They're just all exactly the same. And the cool part is that all you're doing is you are finding partners, you're duplicating your funnels, because you just set them up once, you're just duplicating them. You're running ads. And actually, that's really, at the end of the day, that's really it. And now, the ultimate thing goes, you understand it. Now watch this. Hire ads agency. Now, you're not running ads. Hire dev guy or gal. Somebody to do development to make systems good. And finding partners, that's all you do. You could literally automate this where all you do eventually is just go find great people to set up these systems with. You can go find somebody who's a real estate agent, somebody who's great, and you go talk with them and say, Barbara the real estate agent, I've successfully got these systems running, setting up appointments and coaching and everything, and Barbara, I'd love to be able to add you as the next expert that I partner with. See what I'm saying? Put on your business hat with opportunity. Start, this is where you get, this is so big. We're talking, this is how you could be generating $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000, $100,000 a month without even having to be the face, without even having to be the one doing the work. You could be traveling the world. You could be off on some island somewhere, you know, like you could be off on some island right here, like literally while the whole entire business is running passive income. That's where you want to be, right? You want to be there, basking in the sun. Okay? This is the end goal. But to get there, you've got to go through the phase, right? Phase 1 is to become a consultant Learn the process. Okay? Phase 2, find partners, set up profit funnels. Three, hire a team. They run the ads and project manager for the business. You are free. That's where you want to get. To get here, become a consultant firsthand. You need to understand this process. Learn the process. Then find partners, or you could do this yourself. You make double the money if you do it yourself. So if you have a skill, why not just do it yourself the first time? Start creating these little profit funnels. Now, start with super niche funnels, okay? Find out what problems there are and find people that can solve those problems and get them leads. Drive traffic for them. You get paid way more money to generate leads than you do actually doing the work. Next, find a good ad resource to be able to run your ads. Find somebody to be able to manage the business. And your ultimate goal is freedom. This works with anything. This works with the e-com niche. This works with anything. You guys, if I was in multi-level marketing, if I was like a network marketer or a multi-level marketer or something like that, you know what I would do? I would run this system right here to be able to generate strategy calls with people, and I would talk to them about business, and I would talk to everything, and during those strategy calls, I would constantly bring up how I'm using these strategies in my own network marketing company. I would say, let's do a Zoom call, and I would say, okay, for example, here in my company, here's how we have our groups managed. Here's how I talk to my people. Here's how we email people. Here's how we follow up. Here's how we make money. So let's talk about how this could work for you. You see what I'm saying? Like literally, at the end of the day, this can work for anything. This could work for real estate. This could work for e-com. This could work for anything. I love the concept. And what nobody's talking about, what nobody at all is talking about is consulting funnels. Good for any niche. Build, find partners, make money. Period. You build them, you find partners, you make money. Start with niches that you're in. Start with anything. These consulting funnels are going to be the next level, like I said, in 2018, because you want to advertise higher ticket items on Facebook. Facebook's changing. Their ads aren't being shown to as many places. You want to start doing higher ticket stuff, and these are a lot better to be able to advertise. This is the stuff that I'm going to be teaching. This is the stuff that's exciting. You set up all these little micro funnels. You partner. This is the money maker. This is where you make money. Look, what's going to happen is you're going to see people 6 months from now, a year from now, that are pulling down $100,000 a month. Maybe some. I'm not going to say everybody's going to make money. It would be silly for me to guarantee any kind of money, but watch. Just watch. You're going to see people that grasp this concept and get it. Okay? So how do you get started? I'm going to show you the entire system right now. Get started here. So first things first, become a consultant. Right now, I've partnered in with consulting.com. It's the #1 best consulting program out there, period. Sam Ovens has done over $20 million in sales, over 3,000 video testimonials. He runs the #1 best program in the world to set people up with a consulting business. So let's talk about this for a second, and let's show you how to be able to get set up. Consulting.com/record, okay? Consulting.com/record. The reason it's /record my last name is because I'm an affiliate for consulting.com. So every single time that somebody enrolls, if you go direct to consulting.com, you pay the regular price. If you go to /record, you're gonna get an extra $6,000 in bonuses. So literally, I can do that because I'm an affiliate. To you, no additional cost. So if you choose to use this link right here, I'm able to hook you up. So let's walk back to the computer and let's talk to you about how I'm gonna hook you up, what I'm gonna do for you. Okay. So this right here is a glimpse. If you look at the TV right here, this is a glimpse kind of the program, if you will, and let's walk through what's in it. So literally this program, you're able to watch it. It's an entire course. It's a 6-week course. You're able to watch it online. You can watch it from your mobile phone. You can watch it from your desktop. You can listen to MP3 recordings while you're in the car. If you like to read, you can read transcripts. Sam gives it to you every way possible. In fact, what I love about it is it even has a physical course. So when you join the Consulting Accelerator with Sam, it actually sends all of these books to you. So you have the entire course in written. So literally, like if you look at this, think about all the different ways that you can walk through this course. You can watch it from your desktop. You can watch it from your phone. You can read it right here through workbooks. You can read it through transcripts, or you can listen to it. He covers every single way to learn, okay? Now, on top of that, what I love about this is he actually has a search tool. This search tool is awesome. I'm going to show it to you guys in just a minute. The search tool allows you to be able to go into consulting.com and search for like any topic you want. So if you want to learn on Facebook ads, it searches the transcriptions of all the videos for you and stuff like that. You also get access to a Facebook group. I'm going to show you all this right now, and you get access to Q&A calls every single week. Okay, this is the consulting.com offices. Before even deciding to partner with them, I actually flew out to New York, went to the consulting.com offices, and went through the whole entire process of meeting the team, getting to know them, diving in, research, making sure that you're in good hands with this community. So literally, here it is right here. Get started with Consulting Accelerator, consulting.com/record. His cost is $19.99 or 5 payments of $5.99. Okay, so if you're tight on money, get started with the payment plan. $600 gets you started right now. So if you're tight on money, just get started for $600. If you've got it, you'll save a lot of money if you could do the one-time payment. But like I said, I'm about to throw in a bunch of bonuses to make this well worth it for you. So my bonuses, when you join Consulting Accelerator through the /record link, here's a lot of things you get. Number one, you get a 2-week e-com consulting bootcamp. So that whole e-com strategy I taught you, I'm gonna teach you a strategy with print on demand and with Shopify. I'm gonna teach you a whole entire strategy to be able to get on the phone with people and they'll pay you $2,000 right off the bat per client. My goal is to help you do 1 per sale specifically with e-com. This bootcamp is a 2-session bootcamp. We're gonna have one on one week, we're gonna have one on another week. This is gonna be digital, it's $1,000 value. Next, 2 conference tickets to Thrive Conference. My friend Cole Hatter runs this conference. It's amazing. There's gonna be like over 1,000 people there, some of the best in the industry. Literally, those tickets are $500 a piece. I purchased a block of them. I'll throw in 2 tickets to the Thrive Conference for you to be able to go. All you gotta do is join through a link. 20K proposal template for high ticket sales. That's from my friend Sean Vossler. Sean has a template that you can use if you're looking to do high ticket sales. If you would rather make $20,000 per sale, Sean has a legit like high ticket system. He's throwing this in absolutely free as a bonus. And it comes with a high ticket video training series. He went and did a bunch of videos showing you how to be able to close $20,000 sales. Now, first 100 buyers bonus. And I have to acknowledge right now, if you're watching this, a lot of people have already got this. So I don't know how long this bonus, I'm just gonna say it as a disclaimer in case I forget to edit this out. This bonus may not be available if you're watching this replay a long time later, okay? But if you're watching this right now, check to see if this is still available. Brittany Brown is one of Sam Oven's top students. She's literally done $2,000 a day in her business. She's doing $60,000 a month. She came here to this, the same place that I am right now, and for 2 full days recorded videos teaching her 2K per day selling system. So she teaches this, and what she's doing is she's giving full access to every single person who goes to consulting.com/record. So you get her entire course. Literally, she's gonna teach you the sales psychology. She's gonna teach you, remember how I said close 1 out of 10 sales? And then 1 out of 5 sales? She's currently closing 1 out of 2 sales. You're gonna get her entire course for free. when you join as well. Next, San Diego Mastermind. So what we're doing is we're going down to San Diego and we're gonna hold a small group mastermind, kind of like the ones I've been doing all over the country. And we're gonna have a small group. And this is a chance for you to be able to show us your specific niche, your specific offer, be able to check with us to see if your funnel's set up right. If you have a script, you're gonna be able to run your script by us. We're gonna bring people up front and we're gonna basically walk through how to be able to help them. I'm holding it in San Diego because that's where Brittany Brown lives, that's where Sean Vossler lives. So we have access to people that are doing incredible amounts of money, and it's a beautiful place for you to visit. So you get to come for free. Once you buy this as a bonus, you get to come to that for free. So literally $6,000 in real extra bonuses for going here. So again, if you want to set this up, Sam teaches the entire system. I'm still about to show it to you. If you want to set it up, consulting.com/record. We'll get you access to all of this. $1,990 or 5 payments of $599. Let's exit out of here and let's show you some more cool stuff. Okay. So what I want to do here is let's go over to this right here and let's go to let's see, let's go to consulting.com and let's log in. Okay, so consulting.com. So when you go inside, let's go to the screen and let's make sure we're looking at the screen as much as possible. I'll try to zoom in and make it as big as possible for you. So there's 3 programs inside of it. The one that you're gonna get access to is the Consulting Accelerator right here. So when you go into Consulting Accelerator, all these videos are really high quality from Sam Ovens, and what he does is he walks you through right here, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7, and then a bonus week. So he basically has all of these, setting your foundations, the natural law in the equation, the evolution of a consultant, picking your 2.0 niche. And like you look at this stuff, this video right here is like one of the most powerful videos ever. Very, very professional, consulting.com. It's not like some fly-by-night course. Really nice animation and everything. It's a great, like we went through this and it's phenomenal. Picking your 2.0 niche. So if I kind of go through, I'll just kind of breeze through to show you. He goes through and really explains exactly how to pick a niche, what examples you want. This is what you're gonna wanna learn. You're gonna wanna learn all of this. And let me just pause for a second and say, how many sales in this system do you need to do to be able to reimburse $2,000 for a course? Just one. Your very first client that you sell for $2,000 should be able to reimburse this. But if you have a little bit of advertising cost, maybe 2 clients, okay? So literally, if you're wondering like, I wonder if I should invest a couple $1,000s or $600 a month, literally 2 clients, okay? So, and if you're worried financially, then do the payment option, if that's a little bit easier for you. So anyways, like literally, crafting your MVO, resonating your message, action items, and like look at all of this stuff. Have you viewed all the week in full? Complete the chart of truth worksheet, complete the niche definition worksheet, complete the 10 smart questions worksheet, the client avatar worksheet, the MVO worksheet, the niche offer. He basically shows you in each one of these, gives you a worksheet, your assignment to finish the modules just to complete those. This is literally like if you were going to go get like, I'll compare it to going and getting like your real estate license. If you were gonna go out and get your real estate license, then yeah, you would be a realtor and you can maybe make some transactions on some deals and you could go do that. Here, consulting is one of the highest paid niches in the world, you guys. Consultants can make millions of dollars as a profession outside of this. And what I'm teaching are consulting funnels, how to be able to team up with good consultants and get them lead flow, and be able to be the one that's generating them the lead so you can make even more money being the person. All you need to do is come master this so you have a working knowledge of it. If you were 18 years old right now, I would do this. Like, no matter what age you are, look at all the value here, okay? That's just week 1. I mean, look at week 2. I mean, look at this. The week 2 walks through all of this different stuff, walking you through the elements of being a consultant. Let's go to, and he goes through mindset, what it takes and everything. The alchemy of conversion, crafting your script. I mean, look at this, like the scientific method for crafting your script. And you can go full screen with these videos. I'll make it so you can see even a little bit bigger. I mean, look at how powerful these are. You get to sit back and watch them from your couch, full screen on your TV, and soak up the knowledge. So, like, look at this. Like, he basically walks through all of this kind of stuff about crafting your script. And look, he walks through documents, and you're gonna get access to all the documents too. And it's pretty cool because like he walks through, he gives you all kinds of recording and storing your sales calls, how to be able to track everything. He literally gives you everything that you need. He's thought through everything you could possibly need for this. And it's brilliant the way he's put it together. That's all I'm trying to say is like, literally, this is the best system I've seen, which is why I'm out here happily promoting it, okay? Paid traffic methods, planning your attack, planning your 30 days. He like has some fun with it, with some of his alchemy and some of his stuff, but like he goes in and shows all this stuff we're talking about. Going from a Facebook ads to value videos, to a survey, to a call, to a customer. And he literally walks you through like all this stuff in detail. I mean, literally going through step by step, what questions you ask on the survey, how you run your calls, how much you're paying right there, $1 to $3 per click. And then you've got, conversion, 5 to 15 per lead. And then you've got $50 to $300 on appointments right there. And then closing at $250 to $1.5 thousand CPA. Look at all this. He breaks down exactly all the math. He gives you a sheet where you can choose what price you want to charge and calculate it and do it all. This stuff is so brilliant. Like this is not, I just want to make sure you understand, this is not some fly-by-night course. This is literally the most detailed and structured consulting program to turn you into a consultant. Step 1, become a consultant. Like go back here. Step 1, become a consultant. Learn the process, go through this. Step 2, find partners, find people that are experts and build profit funnels for them. Step 3, hire a team to run the ads and to manage the process. And then you can basically create a passive income where you can travel the world and do whatever you want with your life. That's what I'm showing you here, you guys. So literally, like, look at this. Weekly question and answer calls. Like, look at this. Here's a live Q&A call coming up Friday. Here's a live Q&A call coming up Monday. There's another one Friday. And you can come in here and you can register for these calls on GoToWebinar, and you can come in there and get live training. And you can go on and ask your questions. And then what about past? Okay, look at all these calls for all the previous months. You're going to get access to all these. April 2008, look, you can go get access to all of these, any of them that you want. View recording right here. So look at this, access to this whole entire vault. And you're able to kind of click through and able to check it out. But here's what's great, full video transcript. Look at this, you get the full transcript that you can basically come in and read. And you can see exactly what was taught. Okay, let's keep going. How to get help. He has a search feature. This is called the Hive Mind. Search keywords. So let's say that I want to learn about Facebook ads. I can search Facebook and look at all of this. Week 5, the fractal Facebook evolution. Week 5, Facebook's Book of Law. Friday, August 11th. This Q&A calls. That's how you can describe Facebook without saying Facebook, right? So you can go in here and you can do that. So you can currently search in. So you can do like Facebook ads. You can come and search anything. Facebook ads. Number 1, don't log in your Facebook ads account from your personal Facebook. Read more. And just like that, Facebook's Book of Law. And you can come in here and go, okay, here's this module all about Facebook. Understanding the rules of the game, setting up your business manager, fan page, getting likes, and check your ads account. And there's the whole entire thing. Like literally, this is all here for you. Okay? And then here's the campaign cheat sheet that you get along with it. And he makes it so you can like read along with this sheet, make sure step 1, 2, 3. So essentially what you're doing is you're getting a business in a box. You're getting a consulting business. When you go to consulting.com/record, you're going to see that. You're getting this whole entire consulting business. Let's go real quick. Consulting.com/record. Okay, how to start a wildly profitable 6-figure consulting business and get your first high-value client in 42 days, okay? So you're going to be able to start your own consulting business and just like that, okay? Boom, you're able to do all of this. Wait, 3 things you know, right? So you're able to start all of this right now and be able to get started. That's how cool this is. That's how cool, I love what you guys are able to be able to jump in here and learn. On top of that, you have a channel, okay? You're going to get the consulting channel like a TV channel. And this is where you're going to be able to see interviews from all these top students that are going through it, starting a $50,000 a month business with a job and a family. So if you guys have a job and a family right now, you could come in here and watch the consulting channel, okay? You guys could come in here and learn all of this kind of stuff, okay? So you can learn about Sam Ovens if you're not sure about him. What about reviews? 3,250 customer reviews, 24 millionaires, 453 six-figure earners, 3,251 jobs quit. Okay? They're killing the game. This system is literally killing the game. Look at this, 3,250 video testimonials. Show me any other course on the planet that has 3,250 video testimonials. It's crazy, okay? Like literally, show me anyone else out there. Here's Brittany Brown right here. It says 30K a month, but she's already scaled to $60,000 a month. Binge eating, right? Level, 6 figures. She currently is offering an entire bonus course on top of you guys to be able to join and come on board. So let's go over here. Let's go to the consulting community. Okay, it's called the Consulting Accelerator. Here's 9,406 members that are inside here. 9,406. And watch this. Anybody can ask questions. Who's struggling to pick their niche? Okay? Look at Sam right here, 2 hours ago. I'm working on an artificial intelligence tool that's going to help people with niche discovery process. If you're interested in being a guinea pig, then comment on this post and let me know. Like, look at this. He's literally developing tools at no extra cost just to be able to discover your niche and pick your niche. So if you go through here, like let's just go through this one, 58 minutes ago. So in real time right now. Hey, consulting community, ringing the bell this evening. Patty and myself are the co-founders of Wisdom Consulting International. We help nurses, so watch how niche specific this is, okay? We help, whoops, hold on, I clicked this. Let me click back. Sorry about that. Let me see, right there. Okay, look at how specific this is. We help nurses build and grow highly rewarding careers. Their niche is nursing, okay? Nursing. And like real quick, just to point this out as an example, if we were to go right here to Facebook ads and go here to women, and instead of Shopify, if we were to change that to nursing, look at all this stuff in here. Job titles, psychiatric and mental health nursing. I mean, look at that. Registered nurse. You can target, I'm already at 63,000 people. Like, just look at this right alone. 62,000 people that have the title registered nurse without even going further. Look at this. Let's go registered nurse right there. I'm at 370,000 people. Job titles, nursing. Job titles, staff registered nurse. RN staff nurse. Look at all this. I can target nurses. Demographics, work, job titles. I can target people on Facebook who have a job listed as a nurse. I can target them right now with ads. So think about how simple this is. This person, Shannon, says, we help nurses build and grow highly rewarding careers. We landed a 3-month, $42,000 contract with a corporate client whose mandate is to advance the nursing profession. This organization is at the heart of our niche and is a critical partner in our revolution of nursing. We have been in the program for 3 months, launching our website next week and excited to keep the momentum going. So think about this. They've been here for literally just 3 months in the community. They don't even have a website yet, and they just landed a $42,000 contract in a specific niche that is easy to advertise on Facebook. Okay? Literally, do you guys know anybody that has a passion for nursing? Do you know anybody that could go out there and could help other nurses? It's so huge. This is the power. So when you guys basically join the consulting accelerator, you'll be able to get into this group right here. Okay, this is an awesome one. I saw this one before. Bananas for the weirdly empowered. What she did was she had some sort of a fear of bananas for whatever reason, and she ate a banana on this thing. She explains what her phobia was or fear was or something, and she eats a banana. She goes and takes her first bite and eats a banana for the first time. It's pretty crazy. And you might think, what does this have to do with consulting? But this is the point, is that she's about to eat it right now. It's crazy. Look at her. She can't even do it. She can't even eat a banana, but she's going through, people have fears of spiders and stuff. This is her weird, odd thing. And believe me, I have a friend who won't eat hamburgers as well. So I understand people have food things that they're just food they won't touch and won't eat. Banana is just a weird one. And she's crying already thinking about it. But boom, she takes a bite. So why does she do that? Because she's overcoming her fear. This community is so great at being able to help people just push through and have breakthroughs. Hi everyone, I'm in the dentist niche looking for someone to practice my sales strategy calls. So then people are like working together to be able to help each other. Decision fatigue. So Sam's always posting articles and value for people in here. Let's see, let me keep going. Can you recommend recording software? People are helping each other. Who's using LinkedIn? Who's doing this on the side of a full-time job? You know, blah, 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 blah. This is just cool stuff. Okay, and if you want to go to the pictures part, like, or right here, ring the bell. Look what happens when people say ring the bell. It's very, very cool when people say ring the bell. Ring the bell, my first sale of my new program. I just got a call to confirm the first sale of my new leadership and management program, $6,800 US, and they said they'll put more people on it soon. Look, this is 12 hours ago. Somebody just made $6,800. Ring that bell for the second paying customer. We've got momentum, people. Ringing the bell, ringing the bell. Just got paid $3,100 and a client on a $21,000 deal. Just signed up my second client less than a week. I just closed a huge client for somebody right here. And blah, blah, blah. This person right here going through, like, I love reading ring the bells. Sales today is 2,743. Did some organic outreach to close a $500K per month trash collection service for my company's services. So they're doing $500K per month. To be clear, my client does $500K a month in revenue. I'm not currently making $500K a month, but they closed somebody that's doing that much in business on their ring the bell. Closed the client for 4 months today. I have my first paying customer. Ring the bell. I had the funnel live for only 4 hours. In just 4 hours, they made their first $500. Look, how much more do I have to show you guys? It is real. Like, this is a real program getting real results. Let's go back and let's look at this slide. Okay? Within just 4 years, the Consulting Accelerator has helped 21 people become millionaires, 451 people make 6 figures per year, 2,838 people quit their jobs and started their own consulting business. The community combined has made over $400 million in reported sales, clients in 72 countries around the world. The average satisfaction rating of our clients is 4.85 stars out of 5. Okay, let's read a few testimonials. Let's get into some more training. I'm so excited to be here. I just completed my first week of training, and wow, this is so much more than I've ever received from other programs, bar none. I just watched the Niche 2.0 video, and it's amazing. I'm doing the market research now, and it's boggling my mind. Leave my full-time job in 14 days. Okay, this person's leaving in 14 days. 8 months of growing and learning about the true me after 48 years. Thank you so much. I'm almost at a loss. Okay, boom, closed my first client at $10,000. So you don't just have to do it at $2,000. Closed my first client at $10,000. I am at almost a loss for words to describe how amazing this feels. Thank you so much. Last Monday morning, I stood in my living room and said out loud, I don't want to keep living like this, meaning more of the same. Holding my hand out for jobs, not being able to travel, having to pinch every penny at nearly 26. Not even 15 minutes later, I opened Facebook and found out about the Consulting Accelerator, signed up for the course, and here I am. Like, this is just dope. I just joined Sam Ovens and have completed week 1. I'm bloody mind blown with what I learned so far. Ring the bell, quitting my job. Goodbye to the toxic environment that I've been working most nights and giving up sleep for over 9 months to get away from. Hello everyone, I just finished week 2 and I'm blown away by the quality of the training, guys. It's insane. So again, 21 millionaires, 452 six-figure earners, 2,838 jobs quit, 4.85 stars out of 5. Over 3,000 video testimonials. Now, let me show you a couple bonuses that Sam throws in that I think is awesome that you should set as your goals. Okay, set these 2 things as your goals. Okay, number 1, everyone who makes 6 figures with their consulting business gets a personal invitation to come hang out with Sam Ovens at his place in Manhattan. You get to come out, hang out at Sam's house. I was there. The place is awesome. His house is phenomenal. You get to go hang out there with like all the other students. Sam personally gets together with his 6-figure earners. It's fantastic. It's like basically like a mastermind. Okay? Like here he is hanging out with everybody, brainstorming, pull out your computers. You get to personally meet with Sam Ovens. All you gotta do is generate 6 figures with this program, which as building consulting funnels, you're gonna kill it. Okay? And it doesn't stop here. Everybody who makes 7 figures with their consulting business gets a personal invitation to come on a private jet for the day, all expenses covered by Sam. Sam literally takes that team of 7-figure earners and puts them on a private jet, flies around, they do amazing stuff right there, cruising all over, and they go to like amazing destinations. You guys gotta visualize yourself here. Visualize yourself some tropical place, getting that hands-on support, somewhere beautiful, somewhere amazing, with a team full of people like that. Again, all you gotta do to get started is go to consulting.com/record, okay? Consulting.com/record. It's right here, consulting.com/record. I'm throwing in $6,000 in bonuses. So let's talk about it just straightforward so I'm authentic with you. Number 1, I'm an affiliate of this program. So I'm partnered in with Sam Ovens. I'm an affiliate, which means that I earn a commission when you join this program. I decided to go ahead, and because of that, I decided to throw in literally $6,000 in bonuses. You get Brittany's course for free. You get Thrive Conference for free. You get an e-com workshop where I show you how to set up e-com funnels for the e-com consulting. You also get to come to a 2-day mastermind with us in San Diego. You also get several other scripts and really cool stuff. So again, it's $2,000 or 5 payments of $600, okay? Straightforward, hands down, do this. The bonuses that I have are going away. Brittany's course is going away. That's a fast action bonus because she has to sell her course. And then obviously the mastermind in San Diego, it's limited seating. So as soon as the seats are full, we take that one off the bonus. And then the other one that's limited is Thrive Conference, because Cole Hatter, I only got a block of tickets from Cole. He can't just give away the conference for free. That conference cost him hundreds of thousands of dollars. So if you're watching this right now, those are the 3 bonuses that are about to go away. So what's your motivation to pull the trigger and do it right now? Those 3 extra bonuses. Then the bonuses are gonna go from $6,000 in extra bonuses down to $2,000, and I'm gonna basically probably run like an evergreen funnel promoting this. So if you're watching this right now, you've got the opportunity to be able to get in way before everybody else, get in at a huge discount, and what I'm gonna personally do is continue to train on this topic, consulting funnels. I love the idea. I think if you're an e-com in 2018, this is the way to go. I think if you're an MLM, this is the way to go. I think that if you're in a niche like real estate or finance, this is the way to go. And I think if you're just an opportunist, if you're just looking for a phenomenal way to be able to make money, set up consulting funnels. So what I'd love to do right now is, let's see, let me do this. Let me go to a page and write up, let me go to a document really quick and write up a big, let's see. So there's the consulting bonuses on here. Combined value 12,000, and that's the link to join right there. Let me leave that up on the screen. Nice and big, 12,000 combined value for the consulting program. Okay. Consulting.com/record. So what I want to do is let's do a recap. Some of you maybe jumped on late, some of you didn't. Let me see if I can go back to a recap of this. Let's see where we started out. And let's go through it. Okay. In recap, in summary for everybody, to make sure you get the big picture here. I believe in 2018, you should have your own consulting agency, okay? Business owners don't know what to do. Entrepreneurs don't know what to do. They want to pay somebody. Get paid to solve their problems, okay? Arbitrage. Then I talked about arbitrage, which is positioning yourself in the middle. The reason I talked about this is because that's what the consulting funnels are, okay? You're finding an expert at a topic and you're matching them up with a customer who needs help, and you're middlemaning. So you're basically, what you're doing is you're finding the customers and collecting finding the customers, referring them over to sales calls for this person, and you're collecting $2,000, and you're giving a cut. And of course, you can collect even more if you want, okay? I explained the middleman is the right place to be for all of this. I talked about how e-com's updated. I gave you a new niche strategy to be able to do it. I explained what I would do differently in e-commerce. Then we talked about the difference between niching down. So we talked about what a general store is, like Bob's Discount Store, a niche store, where you take one of the categories and build a whole store out, like dog products, and then a super niche. Niching down, instead of just dog products, it's literally pit bull products. And we talked about the women CrossFit in California niche, really dialing in to a specific demographic, and when you niche down, you make even more money. We did a niching down example. Women who live in California who do CrossFit. We came up with an idea for a product and we matched them up. The reason I'm talking about this is I want you to understand the concept behind niching down. You could do this with e-commerce, you could do this with anything, but I explain this because that's how you target people on Facebook and on Instagram with ads. Then we did another example, Brittany Brown, how she niched down from fitness to women's health, to emotional eating and binge eating. This is a super niche, and that is where she built out to $60,000 a month, okay? She's dialed it in and figured it out. Then we really broke it in deeper. We started talking about funnels and running ads, taking Facebook and Instagram and social media, generating leads and generating a sales page, booking calendar sessions, and giving them a product. We started talking about all this, and we started talking about how you can build an email list, and you can market to them there, and you can start making money. But then we broke it in even further and said, what if you're spending $1 per click, generating $3 per lead, and booking strategy sessions for $30 per session? I gave examples of closing 1 out of 10 and closing 1 out of 5. Your offer, I gave 3 different price points and explained why I think 2,000 is the best price point, okay? Then I explained how much there is here that you can make. If you're booking it at 2,000, it pays you the most per hour, a couple $100 per hour. But then I said it doesn't have to be you. It could be a partner. So I talked about starting your consulting business, your goal to charge $2,000 per client. What you need is you need to choose a niche, create an offer, generate leads, book consultations, and have a system to run it all. You can do it yourself or with a partner. I gave examples of e-com, MLM, and even financial like real estate. Then we really dove into the partner concept, okay? We talked about e-com, and we talked about like examples of what you could do in e-commerce with Shopify and whatnot, but then we really started saying, this could be you and that could be a partner. And once you get into you and a partner, that's where it starts to get fun. All you do is you get leads to schedule appointments and your partner takes over. Your partner does the strategy call, your partner enrolls them in the program, your partner follows the scripts, your partner collects the money. All you do is set appointments. You become the lead generator. Then I broke down the roles, my roles and my partner's roles. My roles are traffic, leads, and appointments. I generate the traffic, capture the leads, and set the appointments. I also help with a little bit of branding and I build the pages, right? But I'm behind the scenes. My partner does the actual calls, makes the sales, and does the coaching. Now, if I'm good and if I'm a one-man team, I'll just do all of it. If I'm like living at my parents' house and I don't have much money, then I'm just gonna do it all. If I'm confident, I'm going to generate my own traffic, my own leads, my own appointments, make my own calls, enroll my own members, and do my own coaching. Brittany Brown did all of this. Okay, Brittany Brown did all of this at first, but then eventually she got somebody else to run this for her, and she got somebody else to make her calls. So all Brittany did was focus on branding and coaching. Okay? But then I said, let's dial this in even more. I want to show you 2 different niches. I gave you an example of a video marketing niche. I talked about using my videographer. I would generate traffic for him, generate leads for him, and set appointments for him. My videographer gets on the call, sells them on a program, and coaches them on video marketing. And we basically split the money. My cut would be like $6,000 a month for setting that up. Then I did system 2. The niche was e-com consulting. And I said, it's the exact same thing. There's another $6,000 a month. My role is to set the funnels up, run ads to them, and let my partner do the work. Okay, then we talked about the actual fundamentals of consulting funnels. Every consulting funnel you set up is gonna generate a different amount of money. You might have one doing $6,000 a month, $2,000, $10,000 a month, $1,000, maybe even a big one doing $25,000 a month. So all your funnels make you a different amount of money. I said there's really 3 things you need to do. You need to find partners, you need to duplicate these funnels, you tech side, create them all, and you need to run ads to them. But I said what you should do is you should hire an ads agency to run the ads, and I crossed that out, and then hired some developer to build your funnels, and all you're left with is just focusing on finding partners, keeping that very, very simple. I showed your goal is to generate passive income. There's a 3-step process to get to the point where you're generating passive income. Step 1, become a consultant. You want to learn the process. I introduced you to consulting.com and showed you how to be able to learn the process. Step 2, find partners, okay? Find experts. Maybe one of them is you for the first funnel, but you want to find experts. Find people who would be good at being able to coach people and close people, and you can set leads for them. And then set up these profit funnels. Set up a bunch of them. And then number 3, hire a team to run your ads for you and manage all of this. And then that way you get free. And eventually you're gonna make a little bit less money per funnel, but you're completely free and you have residual income. And then we finished up by saying consulting funnels are good for any niche. You build them, you find partners, you make money. It's a great flow. You get started at consulting.com/record. After that, I showed you how I'm adding $6,000 of bonuses to Sam Ovens' program. Sam Ovens is literally the #1 trainer in the world when it comes to consulting. I highly recommend him. It is legit. So I wanted to take time with you today to make this a value-packed training. And all I ask is this: if you're still watching right now, hit the share button. Share this on your wall. Tell people, you guys, watch this. This is crazy good. This is amazing, okay? Watch this. And I will say there's one more thing that I will point out, okay? There's always ways to make back money, right? So once you guys join the consulting.com program, literally, immediately, Sam gives you several ways to start making money immediately. Once you log in, there's no reason to wait. You can join the program and start making money now. He sets you up with 42 days of training, so you have 6 weeks of training to be able to get your first client, but he gives you lots of things you can do right now to make $500 here, $500 there, to quickly reimburse the cost of you joining. So I hope that you're excited about this. These are the offers. Now, there is a link on the Facebook Live right now that I'm doing. There's a link on the actual wall. So if you guys want, click that link, learn more, consulting.com/record right there. Thank you so much for everybody that's watching. Looks like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments. I'm gonna have to look through all these comments and read these right now because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them in real time, be able to see any questions. But let's just read a couple real quick. I saw Chris 3 years ago. How much he's grown. Damn great teacher to me. His best, no question, and reliable you've always been. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for that, Wilbert. So in real time right there. So to summarize this, I want to end the live stream right now, end the broadcast. I just want to thank everybody for literally taking the time. If you have enjoyed this, can you do me a favor? Can you hit the like button? Can you leave me a comment? When this is done, I'm going to take the time to read all the comments. So can you do me a favor? Can you leave a comment right now? If you leave it in real time, like Lisa just threw the fire sign up. Zolma just says, okay, I'm in. In fact, if you guys are watching, if you plan on joining the consulting program, tell me in the comments, say, I'm all in. Say, I'm in. Let's go. Say, I'm all in, and I'll know who I should be focusing on, who I need to teach this to, okay? Drew Hayes says, thank you, Chris, for everything. Appreciate that, man. So I appreciate that completely. So I don't know how to be able to view the last comments while I'm live. I guess I'm going to have to wait for that to end for me to do this. I don't know how to organize the comments in real time. So sorry about that. Chris, for everything. Let's see. Appreciate that, man. So I appreciate that. All right, we're still going. Hearts right there. Dion, have you tried it? Where's book camera? Right here. Dion, if you're watching right now, have I tried it? Yes. I don't know if a lot of you know this, but I literally built my business on consulting and agency. That was my niche. My niche was a consulting agency. So when I got started, first my agency was website design, then it was SEO, then it was consulting. So I first started going business to business, knocking doors. Then I eventually got smart and got businesses ranked in Google. That's where I made money. And then I started doing consulting and coaching. And then what I did was I started setting up funnels for people. Like literally this consulting funnels is a little bit of a new twist for 2018. But yes, this is what we're doing. Right now, we're working with somebody who's done $50 million in funnel sales that we've partnered up with on our funnels. And if you guys have been watching me on my stories, you've been seeing that we're starting to do Facebook ads training again. We're starting to dive into how to be able to run ads at a profit and do this like crazy. So I just love it. And yes, if you notice, am I doing it personally? Absolutely. Think about it. I just had Brittany Brown over to my house, getting her set up with her own course. I'm the middleman, right? She has a skill and there's people that want to buy her course. I put myself in the middle and said, okay, I will help find buyers for your course. I will help you film your course and stuff like that. You be the expert. You be the creator. You run your product and I'll help. I'm actually practicing what I preach. You know, it's what I do. And so I love teaching. I always love teaching the things that I actually do. You know, that's what I love. So anyways, if you guys are gonna go all in, let me know in the comments. All you gotta do is say, I'm all in, this is dope. Let me know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my time and read through all the comments. Again, consulting.com/Chris record. Consulting.com/record. Pretty simple. Consulting.com/record. I'll leave it right here, consulting.com/record. And again, just to create a slight little bit of urgency is these bonuses are going away. So to recap the bonuses for people that don't remember, or just as a quick recap for the offer, the Consulting Accelerator is a $6,000 value. You get a 6-week program, which is a 42-day step-by-step system. You get an online community of 9,000 plus consultants to be able to network with. You get weekly Q&A calls twice per week. And you get a consulting hive mind where you can search all content. You also get all the physical course mailed to you in the actual mail at no additional cost. You don't pay for it at all, okay? Then on top of that, I'm throwing in $6,000 in bonuses. You're gonna get Brittany Brown's course. It's called the 2K per day selling system. You're gonna get my Ecom Consulting Bootcamp, which is a Shopify consulting bootcamp. You're gonna get the San Diego Consulting Mastermind. Probably gonna hold that a couple times per year because I think it's gonna fill up. And you're gonna get Thrive conference tickets, 2 tickets worth $1,000. Plus, you're gonna get Sean Vossler's $20,000 proposal template. Altogether, that's $12,000 combined. But today, 1 payment of $19.97 or 5 payments of $597. So literally, if money's tight, just do the $597 payment, get started today, and start going through the course. You're gonna absolutely love it. The course is phenomenal. I walked you through it. This course is just great, you know? Add an audience templates. I mean, look at how good this stuff is. Like, I could go through this just for days, like so much value in here. You know, like he goes in and he shows, like, look what he does here. He shows exactly how to run the ads, exactly what they should look like, what all the angles are, what images you should use. And he basically talks about how Facebook works, how the ads work, how to be able to create the ad templates. He breaks it all down. He logs into the ads account and shows you how to be able to do it. Shows you how to run the ads. He gives you copy. He teaches you how to do everything. He literally shows you how to go in and place ads. Like, you're gonna learn everything. Just the advertising, okay. If you go into the comments of the Facebook group, people say just the Facebook ads training alone, they would have paid $2,000 for. Just this, because it's one of the best Facebook ads trainings out there. He literally has one of the best teams. They've done like $20 million, mostly from advertising. So he goes in here and just shows like exactly how to run the ads, what to do with them, how to set them up, run 4 different images, split test which ones work best, and then how to target niches like chiropractors, nurses, doctors, real estate agents, and everything. How to be able to target all the people that you're looking to target. So he just goes in and he shows how to make these things profitable. So these are just example courses, and like literally this whole section here, week 5, it's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Daily workflow, building it all. He just has such an amazing thing. So at the end of the day, the consulting community is epic. He has progress to be able to track everything, join the Facebook groups to get help. You guys got everything that you need. All you gotta do is go to consulting.com/record. If you don't do it, you're going to miss out on Brittany Brown's course, the Thrive conference tickets, and the Consulting Mastermind in San Diego. When you guys come back, and let me put those in red so you know which ones we're about to take away. This one here is gonna go away. The San Diego Consulting Mastermind is gonna go away. And the Thrive conference tickets are gonna go away. So those 3 are gonna go away. Let me put this one down here. Okay. Those 3 are gonna go away. So if you're watching this right now, those are gonna go away. That's her, you know, what I'm gonna have after this is probably these 2 bonuses. I'm still gonna do the consulting bootcamp because I could just give the recordings of that. And the 20K proposal template, I could just give that as a document. I'm gonna be real with you. Those ones I can continue to offer for years. So there's no reason why not, right? I'm just being real. But these ones I can't. I can't give away Brittany Brown's course for free because she needs to make money. She didn't do the course for free. That wasn't the deal I made with her. The deal I made with her was to help her sell the course. So you're gonna watch me place ads on Brittany Brown's course. Just so you guys know, you're gonna watch me literally be placing ads on the course. The San Diego Consulting Mastermind is legitimately a limited space, and Thrive conference tickets, I just didn't buy that many tickets from Cole. So these have real cost on them. Cole has to make money. So those are not fake scarcity, that's real. Okay, I wanted you guys to see that and wanted you guys to know that. I need info and how much it costs. It costs literally 5 payments of $600 or 1 payment of $2,000. Please put up the replay. The replay is going to be available immediately when this ends. The replay will be available for those that are watching. James Wilson says, all in. You guys, this is awesome. So literally, so many people have hung with us. So I appreciate everybody. With that being said, my name is Chris Record. You can follow me on social media. Go to Instagram. I am at Chris Record. You can just look me up at Chris Record. Follow my stories. That's where I'm usually posting free trainings and stuff like that. Follow me, subscribe to the channels, follow me on Facebook. If you guys want more like this, that way you guys get the notifications. It's been my honor to be able to teach and train with you, and I look forward to be able to welcome you inside the consulting community. Go to consulting.com/record. What you get is the same price, but $6,000 in extra bonuses. So that being said, thank you, and I appreciate all of you guys.